Good evening and welcome inside Regency Furniture Stadium as we are finally ready for Game 2 of the three-game series between your Southern Maryland Blue Crabs and the visiting Sugar Land Skeeters. A long delay here. The rain came right at 6:30. We were getting ready to get first pitch. The Blue Crabs had just taken the field when they were immediately pulled off. The tarp was put on. But the rain has subsided here, slowed down enough that we're able to get things underway and should be clear for the rest of the night to get through this game. Last night, the Blue Crabs exploded for their season-high 13 runs, led by another season-high 7-run inning in the second, as they took that one. Final score 13-5 in Game 1. They're on a season-high 4-game winning streak as they come into play tonight behind the right arm of their star and one of the stars of the Atlantic League, right-hander Daryl Thompson will take the mound. Thompson third in the league in ERA. He enters 2-2 with a 1.84 ERA as he is ready to go in his 7th start of the season. Colin Walsh will dig in and takes first pitch for a called strike. We are underway, 8:13 first pitch here on a scheduled 6:35, but we got it in nonetheless as this one's dribbled out in front of the plate. Austin Green will field and fire to first, and the first batter is retired on the 2-3 putout. Lineup for the Skeeters, couple of changes for them. We just saw second baseman Colin Walsh. The designated hitter Matt Chavez digs in now. Derek Norris, the catcher, bats third. Dennis Phipps will bat cleanup and play left field. Kyle Kubica bats fifth and plays first base. Albert Cordero will bat sixth at third base. Barrett Barnes, the center fielder, follows him. Anthony Jansanti will bat eighth in right field, and rounding out the lineup is the shortstop Alvaro Rondon, with Dallas Beeler on the mound when they take the field. And Thompson misses a first pitch fastball on the outside to Matt Chavez. Chavez hit third in last night's game. He was 0 for 4 in that one. As Thompson out of the windup, kicks and delivers. This one catches the outside corner, a two-seamer, and the count at 1-1. Daryl Thompson, 6 foot, 185 pounds. The right-hander is out of La Plata, Maryland, very local. He went to La Plata High School, was an 8th-round pick of the Montreal Expos in 2003. As Chavez goes the other way to deep right field, Teodoro Martinez on the run. He's not going to get there. It'll rattle around off the wall. On his way to second is Chavez, and he's in standing with a one-out double. A couple of changes have been made since the last time we spoke. Johnny Bladell, the starting right fielder for the Blue Crabs on opening day, utility man that's played all three outfield positions as well as second base and hit leadoff in nearly every game this season for the Blue Crabs. Bladell has hit leadoff 31 times on the season in the team's 37 games. He hit well enough in that spot that the Boston Red Sox have purchased his contract as of about 4:30 today. Johnny Bladell is a member of the Boston Red Sox organization. He's going to report to Double-A with the Portland Sea Dogs. So congratulations to Johnny Bladell as Thompson gets a fastball across for a called strike. He was in the starting lineup scheduled to bat first when he had to get pulled and get things ready to go to Portland. So the lineup changed. Martinez was going to DH, but instead he's out in right field. As Thompson kicks and delivers a fastball, swung on and fouled out of play down the right field side. So 0-2 the count. The other change that has been made last night, we saw Jose Gonzalez exit when he was hit high by a fastball. We hoped Gonzalez was okay. We thought it might have caught his helmet on air, but it missed that. Ended up catching him square by the eye. He has an orbital fracture and has been placed on the disabled list. We'll get you updates on his status throughout the year as Thompson goes low and away here. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Not any expected timetable yet for Gonzalez's return. Not sure if he'll be able to return this season, but we wish him the best in his recovery and hope he can. As I said, we'll keep you updated. The disabled list does have a minimum 7-day stay. We're expecting him out, obviously, longer than that while he heals with the fracture. As Thompson ready for the 1-2, kicks and delivers. That one misses low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Man in scoring position for the Sugarland Skeeters as Derek Norris, the catcher, who we saw get hit and exit the game last night, is batting in the 3 spot. He was hitting second last night. As Thompson comes set at the chest, drops a floating curveball. Norris just able to get a piece of that one and stay alive to hold the count even. Thompson features 5 pitches, a 4-seam fastball, 2-seam fastball, a circle changeup, a cutter, and that looping 12-6 curveball we just saw. Curveball is his strikeout pitch. We'll see what he goes with. 2-2. He goes with a fastball. Norris able to foul it straight back and stay alive. Thompson on the year in 39 innings has allowed just 8 earned runs. He's got a 31-8 strikeout to walk ratio. He's been the Blue Crabs' best starter far and above to this point. Ready for the 2-2 once more. Kicks and delivers. Swung on and missed. And down on strikes goes Norris. Thompson gets the strikeout for out number 2. The right-hander has had the strikeout ball working this season. He's a start behind everybody else as he has to miss one with an injury, so he only has 6 starts, but he still ranks top 10 in the league in strikeouts and innings pitched, as he's working with 39 innings coming into play today. He's allowed just 30 hits, a whip under 1 for Darryl Thompson right now, as he drops a change-up here, swung on and missed. This is the 337th career start for Darryl Thompson. It's his 128th appearance for the Blue Crabs and his 121st start in Southern Maryland in this, his 7th season. Fastball swung on and missed. Big cut there from Dennis Phipps as Thompson gets ahead 0-2. Phipps was 1 for 4 last night. A 2-run home run in the first inning that opened the scoring for the Skeeters. 1 of 3 home runs Sugarland hit in the game last night. Thompson sets for the 0-2 now, goes to that looping curveball. Phipps fights it off the other way, but that gets out of play, and the count will hold where it is. Chavez was off on contact with 2 outs, and he was around third and will now make the trip back to the second base bag as Thompson looks for back-to-back strikeouts to end the inning here. Phipps has 16 strikeouts in 22 games for the Skeeters as Thompson goes inside. Phipps hops out of the way, 1-2. The big right-hander has hit the ball well. He's second on the team in average, a .342 batting average with 4 home runs and 13 RBIs coming into play. Thompson steps off the back of the rubber prior to the 1-2. Comes set now and delivers changeup, swung on and missed. And down on strikes goes Phipps. Back-to-back strikeouts will end the first inning. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left on base for the Skeeters. The Blue Crabs go unscathed through the first. They'll look to strike first when we return. Teodoro Martinez will lead things off on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Hey, this is Sam Runyon, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Blue Crabs fans, fan voting has returned for the 2018 Atlantic League All-Star Game. The Long Island Ducks will play host to the game this season on Wednesday night, July 11th, presented by Good Samaritan Hospital Medical Center. Don't forget to vote your favorite Blue Crabs players to the All-Star Game. Fans can cast their ballots from now through June 30th online at atlanticleague.com/all-star voting. Or get your tickets for the 2018 All-Star Game today by visiting liducks.com/all-star or calling 631-940-TIXX.
Ladies, this is Corey Vaughn. Be sure to join us at the ballpark every Wednesday night for Wind Up Wednesday presented by Cove Point Winery. On select Wednesday nights throughout the year, ladies get in for just $5. You can also enjoy free wine samples from Cove Point as well as free services from Therapeutic Massage and Wellness. For more information and the available dates, please visit us online at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Thompson, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Teodoro Martinez will dig in to lead things off here in the bottom of the first for the Blue Crabs as right-hander Dallas Beeler on the mound for the Skeeters. Martinez with a sky-high pop-up towards the second base bag. The second baseman, Colin Walsh, throws his hands in the air, and that will lead the first baseman and shortstop to come together and make the catch. Walsh off the bat had no idea where the ball was, but able to be handled for out number one. Dallas Beeler on the season for the Skeeters, his first year in Sugar Land. 2-1 with a 2.05 ERA, 7 games, 3 of those starts. As the right-hander kicks and delivers, Garcia squares to bunt, pulls back, and a called strike. Beeler, a former Cubs farmhand, I should say, pitched at the MLB level for the Cubs as Beeler misses outside, 1-1. The right-hander, 6'5", 225 pounds, out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. He was a 37th round draft pick of the Toronto Blue Jays in 2008, then a 41st round draft pick of the Cubs in 2010 out of Oral Roberts University. This one misses low and away to Garcia. And the count evens up, 2 balls and 2 strikes on the Blue Crabs shortstop. Beeler worked his way through the Cubs organization as Garcia up the middle, off the glove of Beeler, who will take it and underhand to first. In time, 2 up, 2 down. Rest of the Blue Crabs lineup. Ryan Strasburger comes to the plate now. Frank Martinez bats in the cleanup spot. John Griffin will serve as the designated hitter. He'll bat 5th in his Blue Crabs debut. Devin Rodriguez 6th, Corey Vaughn 7th. Austin Green follows the all-star pairing, and then Angelis Nina will bat 9th and play second base. Beeler readies now for the first pitch to Strasburger. Fastball misses high, 1 ball and no strikes. Beeler appeared in 3 games for the Chicago Cubs in 2015. He appeared in 2 games in 2014 at the MLB level and 5 games all starts. He's 0-3 with a 6.05 ERA as Strasburger sends one back up the middle and into center field. A 2-out single for Ryan Strasburger will extend the inning and bring up the cleanup hitter. Frank Martinez will head to the plate. Martinez was 3 for 5 with a run scored in last night's ball game. Switch hitter batting from the left side as the right-handed Beeler kicks and delivers a breaking ball that misses low. The catcher Norris drops to block it, keeps it in front of him. No chance to advance for Strasburger. 1-0 pitch to Martinez. He goes the other way. Third baseman Cordero will pick it and fire across the diamond in time to retire the sides of very similar innings for both starters start the night. Blue Crabs unable to get a man on second. The only difference was a single instead of a double. As they put up no runs on one hit, no errors, one man left on base. We're scoreless through one. Thompson back to the mound. He'll face Kyle Kubitz on the other side of this break when we come back on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Hey, this is Brandon Compton, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that will bring your baseball memories to life. Cooperstown is where you, your family, and your friends can relive baseball's greatest moments and honor the all-time greats of the game. Plan your family visit today at baseballhall.org.
Be sure to bring your furry friends out to the ballpark with you on July 22nd for our second of 3 Bark in the Park series. This day will feature a Blue Crabs themed dog leash giveaway brought to you by 98.7 WMZQ with a special performance by Avenue Disc Dogs. To secure your seat today, visit us online at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
General Manager of your Southern Maryland Blue Crabs, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Daryl Thompson back to work here in the second as his first pitch to Kyle Kubitsa, a called strike, 0-1. Kubitsa 1 for 4 last night. He was one of the 3 home runs for the Skeeters as Thompson misses low and inside here, 1 ball and 1 strike. Kubitsa, the first baseman for the Skeeters, enters play with a .254 average, 6 home runs, 26 RBIs. As Thompson delivers, it's a cutter on the outside corner, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Thompson last year coming off of one of his better years here in Southern Maryland. He returned to All-Star form, was voted to a second Atlantic League All-Star game with a 9-7 record as this one's fouled out of play the other way. He went 9-7 with a .387 ERA, 135 strikeouts, second in the Atlantic League to teammate Gabby Hernandez. Kicks and delivers, fastball misses high here, 2-2 the count. Rain continues to come down here in Southern Maryland. We were stuck in a delay for an extended period of time. It's lightened up, but not as much as you'd like to see, to be honest. As Thompson kicks, this one's fouled back into the netting, and the count holds at 2-2. Thompson's best season in Southern Maryland came back in 2013 when he went 10-5 with a .318 ERA. As he drops a changeup here, swung on and missed. And down on strikes goes Kubitsa. That's 3 straight strikeouts for Thompson as he starts the inning the same way he finished the first. Strikeout swinging, and he's got 3 now on the day. That season in 2013 and 22 starts, 124 and 2/3 innings. He only had 73 strikeouts, but he limited opponents to a 1-2-2 whip. Or excuse me, he had a 1-2-2 whip against opponents. Opponent batting average sat in about the .260 range. As first pitch a strike here, and he's ahead 0-1. Albert Cordero batting from the left side, checks his swing here on the 0-1, but doesn't go around. The count evens up, 1 ball and 1 strike. Infield shifting Cordero to pull up the middle as Thompson misses low and away. 2 balls and 1 strike now the count on the third baseman. We saw Cordero start last night's game at third base as well. When Derek Norris was removed from the game, Cordero moved behind the plate. He's the only other catcher on the roster for the Skeeters as Thompson misses up and away here. 3 balls and 1 strike. Thompson's last start came on the 3rd of the month against the Lancaster Barnstormers. He went 6 2/3 innings, 6 hits, 2 runs, both were earned, struck out 4, walked 2, took a no decision in a 6-5 Blue Crabs loss. As the 3-1 catches the outside corner, Cordero was on his way to first, but instead will have to battle a full count with Thompson. Thompson dries his hand off on his pants, now ready for the payoff pitch, kicks and delivers. It's pushed the other way. A check swing from Cordero gets in play as Martinez will fire across the diamond. Rodriguez is pulled off the base. We'll see the official scoring on that one. It's going to be an error on the third baseman, Martinez. I think the wet ball might have had something to do with that one, but a man aboard nonetheless in the form of Cordero as Barrett Barnes digs in now. And the Blue Crabs will go into double play depth, look to roll it and get Thompson out of the inning. Barnes hit at the top of the order for the Skeeters last night. He was 0 for 4 and has dropped to the 7 hole tonight as Thompson gets one on the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1 to Barnes. Barnes hitting .242 in 37 games for the Skeeters. 2 home runs, 8 RBIs. As Thompson gets him swinging here. The count at no balls and 2 strikes now. Thompson with a look at first as he stares down his catcher Green. Now comes set, looking for yet another strikeout as he drops an 0-2 curveball. Good stop by Green behind the plate. 1-2 the count. Barnes, a first-round pick out of Texas Tech. We mentioned last night the highest ever draft pick out of Texas Tech at the time of his selection. Played for the Pittsburgh Pirates organization from 2012 to 2017, reaching as high as AAA. As Thompson drops a changeup here, swung on and missed, and down on strikes goes Barnes. Thompson has recorded 4 of his 5 outs on the night by way of the strikeout, and he's got both of his outs in this inning that way. As 2 down, Anthony Jansanti will come to bat. Jansanti 2 for 4, a home run and 2 runs scored in the game last night for the Skeeters. As he hammers one down the left field line here, hooking quickly though, as that one will get foul. Jansanti showing off a bit of his power here in the series, as that one was well past the outfield wall, had plenty of distance on it, but well foul as well. So Thompson will be able to just settle down on the mound, recognize a long and loud strike number 1, and move on. Jansanti turns on one again as that's ripped towards the bullpen this time. Still foul as he's still out in front of the pitches, but 0-2 the count. He's made solid contact on both. Jansanti was a 49th round pick of the Oakland A's in 2009 out of Siena College. Played for the Cubs from 2010 to 2016 before joining the Bridgeport Bluefish to finish 2016. Curveball swung on and missed, and Thompson strikes out the side. 5 strikeouts for Daryl Thompson to this point. 3 in the inning. No runs, no hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base in the second. The Blue Crabs will look to put up a run in the bottom half and take the lead. John Griffin makes his Blue Crabs debut when we come back on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Are you looking for the latest and best in Blue Crab's gear? Look no further than the newly redesigned and restocked Crab Shack Team Store, anchored by EC Sports. The Team Store features everything from old favorites like game replica hats and t-shirts to novelty items and collectibles. You can visit our Team Store anytime 9 to 5, as well as during all home games. The Team Store is also available online by visiting somdbluecrabs.com and clicking the Store tab.
Hey fans, this is Craig Stem, pitcher for the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Make sure you come out every Thursday for Foster's Grill Wings and Beer Night. For just $30, you can enjoy a ticket to the game and 2 hours of all-you-can-eat Foster's Wings and all-you-can-drink beer in the Legends Clubs from 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Are you looking for the best place to entertain your group, large or small, this summer? Look no further than the Blue Crabs at Regency Furniture Stadium with our newly renovated luxury suites and Legends Club, as well as our brand new party suite. Our luxury suites have all new amenities and are sure to please your group, while our clean, upscale Legends Club can host up to 160 guests for a game or anytime. New for 2018, the Blue Crabs are excited to announce our brand new party suite for groups up to 50 guests. It's double the space for double the fun for double the group, just $20 per person. Call group sales at 301-638-9788 to book your group today.
Dallas Beeler back to work in the bottom of the second as John Griffin digs in for his first at-bat as a member of the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs, and he takes pitch low for ball one. Griffin hammers one right at the shortstop, though, who makes the backhanded play and flips across to first, a one-hopper to first base from Rondon. Kubica handles easily, and one down here in the inning. So Griffin solid contact, but not the result he was hoping for. We'll head back to the dugout as Devin Rodriguez will dig in now. First baseman was 1 for 5, an RBI, and a run scored in last night's game. Him and Corey Vaughn, the next two up to bat here against Beeler in the inning. The 28-year-old on the mound kicks and delivers. He gets a fastball across the outside corner for a called strike, 0-1. Ready now for the 0-1. Rodriguez chops one off of home plate, but it'll go just foul. As the count, 2 no balls and 2 strikes. Beeler picked up a win in his last start for the Skeeters. 7 scoreless innings, his best start of the season. He allowed 3 hits, no walks, and struck out 10 against the reigning champion York Revolution, an 8-0 win for Sugarland. He's been stellar since entering the starting rotation as Rodriguez sends one down the third baseline. Backhanded effort from Cordero, as that will get by him down into the corner. Rodriguez on his way to second, and he'll cruise in there. I'd imagine that's going to be ruled a double, and it is a double for Devin Rodriguez. Rodriguez continues to tack on extra base hits. That's his 12th of the season, second in the Atlantic League. He trails Julio Bourbon by just 1. That'll bring in Corey Vaughn. Vaughn 1 for 5 last night. As I was saying, Beeler started his time with the Skeeters in the bullpen. He made 4 appearances in relief before entering the starting rotation on May 23rd as he kicks and delivers fastball in the inside corner for a called strike. In the bullpen, Beeler threw 8 1/3 innings, gave up 7 hits and 4 runs, including 3 innings of relief against Southern Maryland on May 17th. He gave up 2 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks in that game, struck out 2 as well. Then on May 23rd, he entered the starting rotation against the Somerset Patriots, tossed 5 innings of 1-hit ball. He allowed 1 run while walking 2 and striking out 5. kicks and delivers. Breaking ball for a called strike on Vaughn, and the count at no balls and 2 strikes now. He then added another inning in his next start against Long Island on the 29th of May. 6 innings, 4 hits, 1 run. He took the loss, though, a 1-0 loss for the Skeeters. He struck out 9 in that one and then topped that with the 7 scoreless and 10 strikeout performance against the Revolution. So he continues to get stronger. Blue Crabs hoping to end that streak here tonight, as count now 1-2 on Vaughn with a man in scoring position in the form of Rodriguez. They're looking to grab the lead early, as Beeler will spin and check on Rodriguez. No one holding, so he's back in easily. We've talked about it all season long. Last night, an anomaly for the Blue Crabs, as they picked up just their 3rd win on the season when allowing an opponent to score first. They're 3-17 when an opponent scores first, and 11-6 when they put up the first run. 14-23 overall. The big key is grabbing the lead by the 6th inning. When they take the lead by the 6th inning, they are 12-2 on the season, and when they lead after 8 innings, 12-0, as opposed to trailing after 8, just 1-19. Vaughn with a high pop-up behind the second baseman, Walsh. Backing up is Walsh. Coming on is Jansanti. He'll be called off by the second baseman, who makes the catch for the second out in the inning. That will bring in the catcher, Austin Green. We mentioned Jose Gonzalez had to leave last night's game. Green came on as a pinch runner when Gonzalez was hit. He ended up coming around to score and then went 1 for 2 in the game. He's hitting .268, a home run, 8 RBIs on the season. 5 of those 8 RBIs came in the same game, though, as he has the most RBIs in a single game for a Blue Crabs hitter this season. And he falls behind here as Beeler gets one across. 0-1 the count. Beeler comes set at the belt. He'll look back at second and delivers. Breaking ball misses low. 1 ball and 1 strike the count now. Over the last 10 games, Green has appeared in 6 of them. He's hitting .313, the second highest tally on the team, and has one of the team's 8 home runs over that 10-game stretch as well, with 3 RBIs. Looking to pick up an RBI here with Rodriguez on second. Green, jammed by a fastball here, will push it out of play. And 1-2 the count now. Green comes out of the University of San Diego. He was college teammates with Blue Crabs player Andrew Daniel, who's still on the DL, as well as Cubs All-Star MVP Chris Bryant. Sends a chopper towards short, charging is Rondon. He fires across just in time to get Green by a step, and that will retire the side. He works around the double from Rodriguez. Does Beeler. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left on base. We head to the top of the 3rd scoreless ball game, a 9-1-2 due up on the other side for the Skeeters when we come back on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Paint the Park Pink returns to Regency Furniture Stadium on June 16th as the Blue Crabs host the York Revolution. Be sure to come out and support Maryland Charles Regional Medical Center as they aim to raise awareness for breast cancer. The Blue Crabs will host a post-game jersey auction with all proceeds returning to MCRMC. For more information on this or any other exciting events throughout the season, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com, or you can call us at 301-638-9788.
Hey kids, this is Joey Wagman from the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Don't forget, every Sunday is Kids Day at the ballpark, brought to you by Waldorf Orthodontics. Every Sunday home game, kids can enjoy a pregame autograph session with me and other players, $3 ice cream helmets all day long, and free admission to Pinch's Playground. Post-game, you can all come on the field and run the bases. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Daryl Thompson back to work here against Alvaro Rondon to lead things off. Rondon tries to bunt the first pitch he sees, but fouls it off back out of play, 0-1. We saw Rondon square to bunt a number of times in last night's game. He squared 3 times in his first at-bat before drawing a walk, laid down a bunt single in his at-bat in the 4th inning. As he pushes one down the third base line here, Frank Martinez will let it roll foul and now pick it up in foul territory. A wise play from the third baseman as it was sitting on the lip and just snuck out of play. Rain continues to come down here in southern Maryland. It's actually picked up a little bit as you see the umbrellas begin to come out. 1-2 the count on Rondon. Thompson entered this inning with 37 pitches on the night. That comes through just 2 frames. He'll look to cut that pitch count down a little bit here. As he kicks and delivers, Rondon pulls one foul and the count holds at 1-2. Martinez not taking any chances as he's still even with the base at third, even on a 1-2 count. Somebody with the speed of Rondon could decide they want to lay one down as he swings and fouls it back here. The 1-2 pitch to Rondon is fouled out of play down the third base side. Martinez gave it a look, but it's well up into the seats. One-two once more. That one's fouled back into the netting. As Rondon continues to battle, we said at the top, Thompson was going to look to cut down the pitch count. Rondon's driving it up. 8th pitch of the at-bat, and Rondon fouls off again. He's fouled off 7 of the 8 pitches from Thompson. The only other one was in the zone, or out of the zone, excuse me. Rondon does the same thing again here on the 1-2 once more, continuing to battle Thompson. He's fouled off 7 straight pitches, as now Thompson will kick and deliver his 10th pitch of the at-bat, And Rondon shoots this one down the third baseline, just foul. What an at-bat from Daryl Thompson and Alvaro Rondon as they continue to go back and forth here. The count's still just 1-2, but Thompson will have an 11th pitch upcoming. Rondon rolls one down the first baseline. No surprise, it goes foul, as I think that's almost to be expected at this point. Any other result would break quite a streak. See if Thompson maybe decides to mix in a curveball. The rain getting a little harder here. Might not have a grip for it as he goes for the 1-2. It's a fastball up and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. So after 9 straight foul balls, Thompson misses. Now kicks for a 2-2 pitch. Rondon finally wins the battle with a bloop hit towards right center. He's on his way to second. Martinez cuts it off. He fires in, not in time, as Rondon is in with a leadoff double. He wins the at-bat. 13 pitches it took Daryl Thompson to finally make something happen, as just like is up to 50 pitches through just 2 innings with a man in scoring position and nobody down. Top of the order, and Colin Walsh coming up. We'll see if maybe Walsh will be laying down a bunt here. First to spin and fire to second. Tag from Garcia late, as back in safely is Rondon. Walsh has big league time as well. He played 38 games for the Milwaukee Brewers. Went just 4 for 47 with a pair of RBIs, an .085 batting average. Struck out 22 times as Thompson kicks and delivers up high, 1-0. Maybe the rain, maybe the amount of pitches it took to get Rondon, but Thompson looks to be struggling a little bit here as Walsh hammers one down the right field line. That's going to stay fair. On his way home is Rondon. Walsh on his way to second. He'll round. The throw to the cutoff man will halt him there as the Skeeters take a 1-0 lead on back-to-back doubles from Alvaro Rondon and Colin Walsh. 1-0 the score here in the top of the third. Coming into play today, Daryl Thompson had allowed 6 doubles on the season in 40 innings. He's allowed 3 here tonight. Walsh trades spots with Rondon as he stands on second with nobody out for Matt Chavez. He has the other double on the game. Got one back in the first inning as he takes a big cut here but misses 0-1. Colin Walsh, good speed, not great speed out at second. He's reached as high as 17 stolen bases. That came in 2015, so somebody you want to keep an eye on. But he only has 56 in 9 professional seasons. Thompson set for the 0-1, kicks and delivers. It's a breaking ball that misses low and away. And the count at 1 ball and 1 strike now. Chavez was 0 for 4 in the 3-hole last night. A fly out, a line out, and a pair of ground outs sandwiched in the middle. Thompson comes set now for the 1-1 pitch. A look back at second as he now kicks and delivers. This one's fouled back into the netting. 1-2 the count on Chavez. Derek Norris awaits on deck. He struck out in his first at-bat. Thompson, 5 strikeouts through his first 2 innings here tonight. We'll see if the right-hander can get one here. It would be a big one as he comes set for the 1-2. We'll look back at second as this ball's hammered towards deep left, but out in front of it again was Chavez. We've seen a number of could-be home runs go foul for the Skeeters tonight. Thompson comes set for the 1-2 pitch once more. Staring down Walsh at second, now delivers. This one misses low. Good backhand from Austin Green as he'll now call time and head to the mound to talk to Thompson. It's been a long inning for Thompson. He had 37 pitches coming into the inning. He's up to 57 right now with still nobody down to this point. 2-2 the count on the designated hitter Chavez, who's hitting with a man in scoring position. Chavez is the team's best hitter, 345 average. He's appeared in 37 games for the Skeeters as he hammers one to deep left field here. A no-doubter off the bat of Matt Chavez. A long 2-run home run. And the Skeeters now take a 3-0 lead. Second home run of the season for Matt Chavez as the extra base hits keep coming for Sugarland on the night and on the series. That's their 4th home run of the series. They had 3 in Game 1, and that's their 4th extra base hit here tonight. Derek Norris comes to the plate now. Norris 0 for 1. He struck out in his first at-bat. He started a string of 3 straight strikeouts for Thompson as the right-hander back to work, kicks and delivers, misses inside. 1 ball and no strikes. We mentioned Norris hit by a pitch in the first inning last night as Thompson kicks and delivers. Breaking ball, called strike on the outside corner. 1-1 the count to the former big leaguer Derek Norris. Breaking ball misses low here. 2 balls and 1 strike. Norris was a 2014 All-Star for the Oakland A's. That season he hit .270, 10 home runs, 55 RBIs. The next season, as a member of the San Diego Padres, he hit .250 with 14 home runs, 62 RBIs. 14 more home runs in 2016 before spending 53 games with the Tampa Bay Rays last year. He struggled at the plate as far as batting average goes, hitting just .201, but he kept the home run totals up, 9 home runs in 53 games. He's appeared in 610 big league games across 6 seasons. As he rolls one towards shortstop here, backhand effort from Garcia, long throw. Will he get there in time? Yes, he does. Good backhand effort from Garcia as Norris goes down finally for out number 1 in the inning. Back-to-back doubles and a home run got things started in the inning before Thompson could get one down. Dennis Phipps will head to the plate now. He struck out to end the first inning and strand Chavez in scoring position. Thompson ready for the first pitch, kicks and delivers, called strike here. Goes back and misses low, 1-1. This is the most runs Daryl Thompson has allowed on a game this season. He's had 3 straight outings of allowing 2 earned runs. He's now up to 3 here on the night as he bounces one and misses low, 2 balls and 1 strike. He allowed 5 runs to the Skeeters on May 16th, his first matchup with the team, but just 2 of those were earned as he misses high here, 3 balls and 1 strike. In that matchup with the Skeeters, Thompson took his first loss of 2018. 6 innings, 8 hits, 5 runs, 2 earned, struck out 7 and walked 1. Phipps with a big cut on a 3-1 pitch, but a little bit out in front will roll it foul, 3-2. So the Skeeters get on the board first. We mentioned the bad news that is for Southern Maryland. Sugarland's 18-6 when they score first. As this one's lined towards third, Martinez lays out, not going to get there as that will head down to the left field corner. Phipps will cruise into second. The third double in the inning, fourth of the night, and fifth extra base hit for the Skeeters as they've had the best of Daryl Thompson to this point. Thompson not looking anything like what we've seen in his first couple of starts this season. And that will bring manager James Frisbee out for a conference with his starter. Thompson stomping his cleats, trying to get some dirt out. He's allowed 3 runs on 5 hits. To put that in perspective, he's had 3 games in which he hasn't allowed 5 hits in the game to this point on the season. And he's done it through 2 1/3 here. Entire infield will come together to talk to Thompson. Kyle Kubica will come to the plate now as the visit has come to a conclusion. Kubica was the final strikeout in that string of 3 straight for Thompson between the first inning and second. Phipps is on second, still just 1 down in the inning as Thompson looks to recover. A long fly ball from Kubica here. Martinez backing up. I think he'll have room to make a play, and he does. Tagging up his Phipps as he'll get into third easily. On a different night, Kyle Kubica may have had a home run as well, but instead he's down for out number 2, about 5 feet short of a second home run in this inning. "90 feet away is Phipps, hoping to strand him there. Daryl Thompson will have to get through Albert Cordero. Cordero grounded to the third baseman Martinez in his last at-bat, but Martinez ended up with a throwing error as Thompson flips up a curveball. That one misses inside, 1-0. Thompson sets for the 1-0, kicks and delivers on the outside corner, and the count evens up, 1 ball and 1 strike. Cordero was 0 for 3 in last night's game. Drew a walk in that one as well, as he sends a towering pop-up towards the mound. Thompson and Martinez come together. Martinez calls for it, struggling mightily, but now will make the catch. Thompson will hold him up as it looked like Martinez might be going down. But that will retire the side. A string of extra base hits in the inning for the Skeeters. 3 doubles and a home run as they put up 3 runs on 4 hits. No errors and leave 1 man on base. Blue Crabs need to respond. They trail by 3. Angeles Nina will lead things off when we come back on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Hey, this is Cash Beecham, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
There's no better way to celebrate Independence Day than with America's pastime. The fun starts a day early this year, and we begin our celebration with a warm-up fireworks spectacular following the game on July 3rd. Then be sure to join us again on the 4th as we take on the Somerset Patriots for the Red, White, and Blue Crabs celebration, featuring another post-game fireworks spectacular. For more information on this or to ensure your seat today, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or you can call us at 301-638-9788.
Hey fans, this is Sam Runyon, right-handed pitcher for the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Make sure you come out every Thursday for Foster's Grill Wings and Beer Night. For just $30, you can enjoy a ticket to the game and 2 hours of all-you-can-eat Foster's Wings and all-you-can-drink beer in the Legends Club from 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
this is Kalaika Kaho'ohalahala, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
After some work was done to the mound, Dallas Beeler will retake it and face the 9-1-2 in the Blue Crabs lineup here in the bottom of the third. He's got a 3-run lead after the Skeeters put up 4 extra base hits in the top half of this inning. Blue Crabs will look to respond with at least one here, as Ninyam is ahead in the count 1-0. Beeler kicks and delivers. Breaking ball misses outside. 2 balls and no strikes to Nina. He did not play in the series opener last night, getting the start at second base here tonight. He's hitting 195 on the season, 1 home run, 3 RBIs. The 1 home run and 3 RBIs came as a member of the New Britain Bees prior to his acquisition by the Blue Crabs. He sends one up the middle here. Backhanded effort from the second baseman. Walsh throws across his body in time. A great play from Colin Walsh up the middle as Nina goes down for out number 1. That'll bring in Teodoro Martinez. Martinez popped out on the first pitch he saw to lead things off in the bottom of the first. Blue Crabs have 2 hits through the first 2 innings, but have stranded both runners, one at first, one at second. As a breaking ball is a called strike here from Beeler, 0-1. Beeler with a long look in, now ready for the 0-1 pitch. Kicks and delivers. That one misses low. And the count evens up 1-1 to Teodoro. He enters as the highest batting average on the Blue Crabs, 363. 1 home run and 8 RBIs. The man that was second, Johnny Bladell, hitting 341, as we mentioned, was signed by the Boston Red Sox organization and is headed to the Portland Sea Dogs Double-A affiliate, as another breaking ball here catches the zone. Count at 1 ball and 2 strikes now on Teodoro. Beeler yet to record a strikeout on the night, looking for one here as he readies for the 1-2. Another breaking ball. This one misses off the plate away. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two and 2 the count as Martinez looks to reach base and get some offense rolling here in the bottom of the third. The 2-2 pitch from Beeler. Martinez dribbles it out in front of the plate. The pitcher will pounce on it. Fire to first in time to get Martinez by a step. Good reactions there from Beeler as he's able to make the play and help himself for the second out of the inning. That'll bring in Edwin Garcia. Garcia grounded out to the pitcher in his first at-bat. It was a hard line drive up the middle that Beeler was able to stop and fire on to first. Surprising the strikeout total for Beeler on the night, still at 0. Coming into play today at 31 strikeouts in 26 1/3 innings. That was the highest strikeout per 9 total on the Sugarland Skeeters this season. Out of active Sugarland Skeeters, I should say. Garcia heading the count 1-0 as Beeler kicks in and delivers. It's a breaking ball. He's had great command of that pitch on the inside part of the plate. He's thrown it right at right-handed batters and let it snap back across the inside corner. He evened the count there 1-1 with it. The right-hander ready for the 1-1. Kicks and delivers. Garcia chopper up the middle. Beeler leaps on the mound and will now underhand toss it to first. Back-to-back 1-3 putouts in the third inning. A 1-2-3 frame for Beeler. He's set down 5 in a row. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. Blue Crabs unable to respond in the inning. They trail 3-0 heading to the fourth. 7-8-9 due up for the Skeeters when we come back on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Hey,
Bladell, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Fans, be sure to join us July 21st for Jurassic Ballpark as the Blue Crabs take on Lancaster. We'll travel back to prehistoric times at the park, even featuring special guests from long ago roaming the stadium. To get your tickets for this exciting event, visit us at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Shopping for groceries in a clean, friendly store? That's smart. Shopping for groceries in a clean, friendly store and saving some money while you're doing it? That's wise. At Wise Markets, you'll find all your favorite brands, prices you'll appreciate. That means more meat for less money, more dinner for less dinero, and more milk for less moolah. Stop by a Wise Market today.
Eat better, spend less, that's wise.
Hey, this is Andrew Daniel, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
7-8-9 due up in the inning for the Skeeters as we head to the top of the fourth. They hold a 3-0 lead. Daryl Thompson looking to hold it there back on the mound. The rain has drastically slowed down here in Southern Maryland. They continue to work on the field in between innings as the condensation has built up a little bit. But it looks like we should be good to go from here on out as Thompson misses outside with the first pitch to Barrett Barnes. Well, no strikes. Thompson with a curveball here. That's coming right back towards us as Green will trail it, but that will get up and off the screen. 1-1 the count. Thompson will look to settle down after allowing back-to-back doubles to start the third. That was followed by a 2-run home run, and then another double to Dennis Phipps with one out in the inning. He ended up stranding Phipps on third as he drops a curveball here to bring the count to 1-2. Fly out and a pop out ended that inning. Barnes struck out in his first at-bat. He's hoping to return to that here as Thompson ready now. Back to the curveball he goes, but Barnes able to lay off. 2-2 the count. Thompson ready for the 2-2, just misses the outside corner. He takes a little leap on the mound as he thought he might have had a strikeout there to retire the leadoff man here in the inning. This one's hit right back up the middle. Thompson will grab it and flip on to first. An athletic play there from Thompson as he retires the first batter in the inning via the ground out. Thompson wasn't really a strikeout pitcher early in his career, throughout his career, I should say, either. But he really found it last year. 135 strikeouts, well past anything else he's done, as he drops a breaking ball here for a called strike, or swung on and missed, for strike one. Thompson's previous high was 123 back in 2011. as he gets another swing and miss here, and the count at 0-2. Last year was also his career high in innings pitched, 158 in the third innings. Prior to that, the most he had gone was 133 back in 2007. 0-2 pitch from Thompson. This one's drilled out towards center, but Vaughn, the Gold Glove center fielder, will back up and make the catch easily, retiring Jan Santee. So 2 up, 2 down, start the fourth here, and Thompson's retired 4 straight since the double to Phipps. Alvaro Rondon will dig in now. He squares to bunt again, no surprise, but misses 0-1. We see Rondon square to bunt in pretty much every at-bat of the series to this point. So the fact that he tried to start this at-bat with a drag bunt doesn't surprise anyone in the park. Martinez was already in as Rondon laces one towards the right center field gap. That's going to get down and roll a while. Rondon on his way to second. He won't slow down. On his way to third, the cutoff Nina, no throw. And the speedy Rondon is in with a triple. He's got half the cycle here through 3 innings, a double and a triple already, as he continues to show off the speed and cause havoc everywhere. He was the double that led off the third, and now he's a 2-out triple to extend the inning for Colin Walsh in the top of the order. So Thompson's back in a bit of a jam as Walsh is 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored. He's got 2 outs, though, so can retire Walsh in any way. He goes with a changeup on the first pitch, smothered by Green, who does a good job to keep that one from getting to the backstop and allowing a run to score. Thompson sets for the 1-0. Changeup on the inside corner. Great job by Green to frame that one there, as it was a late strike call from the home plate umpire, Tom Gandolfo. 1-1 the count as Thompson kicks and delivers. Walsh goes the other way towards deep left field. Strasburger on the run, but will run out of room as that will get out of play down the left field line. That one didn't quite have the distance we've seen of some of the foul balls today. It was going to be playable in the field for Strasburger if it stayed fair, but it ended up tailing just a bit too far. So the count at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Thompson kicks and delivers a chopper back up the middle. Thompson will field it himself and flip on to first to retire the side. He works around the 2-out triple. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left on base. Still trailing 3-0 as we head to the heart of the Blue Crabs order in the bottom of the 4th. Strasburger leads it off when we come back on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Hey, this is Austin Green, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Did you know that the storm drains in Charles County lead to the Potomac River, Patuxent River, and the Chesapeake Bay? Those storm drains are not trash cans, and the water inside does not get filtered. The litter you throw on the street can end up in the same water you drink, fish, and play in. Start now and help keep Charles County beautiful by placing your trash in its proper place. To find out how you can help, visit www.charlescountymd.gov/litterbug.
Hey kids, this is Drake Britton, pitcher for the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. If you're under 12 years old, make sure to check out our Chick-fil-A Backfin Buddies program. For just $15, kids will receive free admission to every Friday home game this season, as well as a Backfin Buddies t-shirt and pinched pencil pouch. During the games, all members wearing their t-shirt get to go on the field for the High Five Tunnel, as well as free admission to the kids' park and a free ice cream helmet. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Strasburger digs in, 3-4-5 in the inning, due up for the Blue Crabs. As the left fielder takes the first pitch from Dallas Beeler inside for ball one. Beeler back to work here in the bottom of the fourth. He's retired 5 straight as Strasburger grounds to third and make it 6. As that one is fired across the diamond in time for out number 1. Through 3 1/3, the Blue Crabs have 2 hits on the night, a single from Strasburger in his first at-bat and a double from Devin Rodriguez. Other than that, Beeler has kept the ball in the infield the entire time. He's gotten 2 pop-outs, and the rest of his outs have all come via ground outs, 3 of those back to the mound. Frank Martinez digs in now as he takes first pitch fastball inside for ball 1. Beeler did not pitch for a professional team last season. The last time he pitched was 2016, a member of the Iowa Cubs, 2-0 with a 4.15 ERA and 8 bullpen appearances for the I-Cubs. He's got the count even 1-1 to Frank Martinez. As this one's lined at second, a one-hopper that's fielded by Colin Walsh, who flips on to first, and 2 up, 2 down very quickly as Beeler continues to force ground balls. That'll bring in John Griffin. Griffin 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at-bat as a member of the Blue Crabs back in the second inning. He made solid contact, but not quite able to sneak it through. He takes first pitch curveball, low and away, 1 ball and no strikes. You may recognize Griffin from last season. He played for the New Britain Bees for the last 2 years, as well as the Long Island Ducks in 2015. Last year with the Bees, 112 games. He hit .278 with 13 home runs and 64 RBIs. As he takes high, 2 balls and no strikes. He's had double-digit home runs in every professional season since he was drafted in 2011. As he hammers one out towards center here, but right at the center fielder, Barnes, who will make the catch to retire the side. A 1-2-3 inning once more for Dallas Beeler. That's back-to-back. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. 3-0 the score as we head to the 5th. Thompson back to work. Chavez will lead things off when we come back on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Hey, this is Ryan Strasburger, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Blue Crabs fans, what's more American than baseball and a barbecue cookout? Quite frankly, the two go together like stars and stripes, rockets and red glare, and liberty and the pursuit of happiness. So when you come to Regency Furniture Stadium's all-you-can-eat picnic pavilion, you get both at a great price. The best part is that groups from 20 to 400 plus can enjoy the picnic pavilion, and when you include this home run of a deal with the kids park, paddle boats, and on-field fun, you have a grand slam of an opportunity. Call today at 301-638-9788 to speak with a sales executive or visit somdbluecrabs.com for more information.
This is Rick Meehan, Mayor of Ocean City, Maryland. For everyone who's put off planning a vacation this summer, I've got good news for you. Ocean City, Maryland is a procrastinator's paradise. We've got 10 miles of free beach, an amazing 3-mile boardwalk, golf, fishing, shopping, dining, and free events 7 nights a week, including fireworks, boardwalk light shows, dance parties, and movies right on the beach. It's not too late. Book a visit today at ococean.com. That's ococean.com.
this is Edwin Garcia, and we are listening to the Blue Crab Broadcast Network.
Matt Chavez leads things off here in the top of the fifth. The designated hitter is 2 for 2, a double and a home run as he's swinging on the first pitch, a fly ball to right field. Martinez will handle that there. And 1 pitch, 1 out for Thompson, just what he needed as he enters this inning with 83 pitches on his arm. Trying to get yet another quality start, but he's got to get through 2 more innings, and I'm not sure that he has that left in the tank at this point. Derek Norris digs in now as he's swinging on the first pitch as well. That one's hammered towards left field. Strasburger will play it off the wall. Norris will have to settle for a long single as Strasburger played it perfectly and got it in quickly. That one was about 5 feet short of yet another home run. The mini monster got in the way, though, and kept it in the yard. So Norris is aboard with just a 1-out single. Five of Thompson's 6 starts on this season have been quality starts. The only one in which he came up short, 5 1/3 innings, 4 hits, 1 earned against the Lancaster Barnstormers on May 3rd. He's gone 8, 6, 7, and 6 2/3 since that day, though, allowing no more than 2 earned runs in any game. He's looking for a double play now as Dennis Phipps digs in, and Phipps takes the first pitch for a called strike, 0-1. Thompson has 2 years of MLB experience under his belt, 2008 and 2011, as Phipps fouls this one off down the right field line, out of play, 0-2. Both of those came with the Cincinnati Reds. He made his major league debut on June 21st, 2008 at the age of 22 at Yankee Stadium. 5 innings, 4 hits, 2 strikeouts, no runs against the Yankees. But he did not factor in the final decision of that game. He pitched in 4 games in his entire career at the MLB level for the Cincinnati Reds. As this 0-2 pitch is popped up towards shallow center, Vaughn with a long run in. He'll get there in time and make the catch for out number 2. It's taken Thompson just 6 pitches to get 2 outs here in the 5th, exactly what he needed to try to get through 6 innings, but action has begun in the pen as it's the left-hander David Russo who's up and warming now. Kyle Kubica digs in now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout. As Kubica first pitch swinging right at the center fielder Corey Vaughn, who will handle it there. A 7-pitch inning for Darrell Thompson, as that will retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left on base. But he still trails 3-0. Offense looking to get something going in the bottom of the 5th with Devin Rodriguez due up when we come back on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Hey, this is David Wayne Russo, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Calling all Jedis, please report to Regency Furniture Stadium on July 28th for Star Wars Night, as the Blue Crabs take on Long Island. This night will feature an appearance by Jedi Saber Combat and a post-game fireworks spectacular. For more information on this or other exciting events throughout the season, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com, or you can call us at 301-638-9788.
This is Brandon Compton, right-handed pitcher for the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Join our team every Friday home game as we honor those who serve our country by remembering everyone deployed. Every Red Friday, the team will wear red jerseys brought to you by Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation. All active and former military members receive $5 tickets with their ID. For more information or to get tickets today, please visit us online at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
this is Corey Vaughn, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Back-to-back 2017 Atlantic League All-Stars will lead things off here in the bottom of the fifth as Dallas Beeler will get back to work. Devin Rodriguez, Corey Vaughn, and Austin Green due up in the inning. Looking to get some offense going as Rodriguez takes first pitch low, 1 ball and no strikes. The first baseman has 1 of 2 hits on the line for Southern Maryland to this point. He had a 1-out double in the second, but was stranded there on a pop-out and a ground-out. He's jammed a little bit here as he fights one off the other way, out of play, in the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Rodriguez hitting .289, a home run, and 13 RBIs on the season. Here at home, hitting .273, but he does have 8 of his 13 RBIs here. 1-1 pitch on its way. Rodriguez with a chopper down the first baseline. He was a little bit out in front of a changeup there and fouls it off to make the count 1-2. After a 7-pitch inning from Darrell Thompson, David Russo has sat back down in the bullpen, so it looks like Thompson will go back out for the 6th. He's at 90 pitches now, is Darrell Thompson. On the other side, Beeler kicks and delivers. This one foul tipped. The catcher doesn't hold on to it, so the count will hold where it is. But as I was saying, Beeler on the other side at just 47 pitches through 4+ innings. So very opposite starts for them. Everything started to go a little bit downhill for Thompson as far as pitch count goes on a 13-pitch at-bat from Alvaro Rondon. One, two, the count to Thompson still as he kicks and delivers. That one misses inside, and the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Rodriguez would love to get things started here with one of those patented doubles. We mentioned he's got 12 on the season, second in the Atlantic League to this point. 2-2 pitch. Rodriguez pushes it the other way, and that'll bounce off the top of the Legends Club down the left field line, and the count will remain even. Beeler working quickly on the mound. As soon as Rodriguez digs back in, he kicks and delivers. A defensive swing from Rodriguez as he just gets a piece of it, more to save himself than stay alive in the at-bat, as he'll step out and check his bat, make sure it's not broken. The count remains even 2-2. He's fouled off 5 pitches in the at-bat as Beeler now ready for pitch number 8 to Rodriguez. Kicks and delivers. Another foul ball, number 6 of the at-bat, as this is starting to be eerily similar to that Alvaro Rondon plate appearance back in the 3rd inning that got that inning started for the Skeeters. 13 pitches, 11 of them foul ball, or 10 of them foul balls, before he finally doubled. He ended up coming around to score back-to-back doubles, a home run in the inning, put up the 3 runs as Rodriguez takes low. And he'll head down to first, So Rodriguez is aboard with a walk. I had the count wrong there. I had it sitting at 2-2. Our official scorer actually had it at 2-2 as well, but instead Rodriguez is awarded the walk, so no argument from him as he stands on first with nobody down for Corey Vaughn, who takes first pitch called strike. Looks like we missed a pitch there somewhere, but 0-1 the count to Vaughn now, as he swings on a breaking ball. That one gets past the catcher but hits the umpire's foot. Rodriguez was on his way to second, but will quickly slam on the brakes and head back to first as Tom Gandolfo, the home plate umpire, might have just saved the Skeeters a base. And Russo is now back up and throwing in the Blue Crabs pen. No balls and 2 strikes, the count on Vaughn. He popped out in his first at-bat. As this one off the end of the bat the other way, it's fielded by Beeler. He's in a foot race. Vaughn slides safely into first. As Beeler tried to lay the tag on him, the first baseman, Kubica, had come off the base to try to get the ball, but Beeler picked it up and there was nobody covering. Beeler claims he tagged Vaughn. The first base umpire, Jerry Martinez, says he didn't. So the Skeeters will argue. Pete Incaviglia, their coach, is out to discuss with the umpire, Jerry Martinez, who now calls for a full team meeting. Tom Gandolfo, the home plate umpire, will likely be the only one that can see anything, as Buzz Albert was in the middle of the diamond. So if any overrule comes, it's going to be on the part of Gandolfo. Vaughn slid into first base trying to get under the tag, as he recognized nobody was covering, but Beeler was covering ground quickly trying to get there first. I'd be very surprised if any overrule comes here, as that was a bang-bang play at first base. It's tough to overturn that call. They're saying they got him on the back. I can see one of the umpires tapping his back repeatedly, saying he did tag him there. But that doesn't necessarily mean it was prior to Vaughn sliding into the base. So a long conference going on here between all 3 umpires, as they will now signal out. And that has some absolute irate people in the Blue Crabs dugout in the crowd, as manager James Frisbee will come out to talk. Vaughn will head back to the dugout now. He's unhappy about it. Rodriguez advanced to second on the play. Frisbee's discussing with home plate umpire Tom Gandolfo. He's very unhappy about the call. He's yet to be thrown out of this game, but I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to say that much longer, as Joe Walsh is currently there trying to get him away from him. So Vaughn will have no choice but to be out. Frisbee has now been ejected by the first base umpire, Jerry Martinez, after walking all the way back to his coaching box at third. He got all the way back to his coaching box before Martinez finally threw him out. So now he comes back to finish the argument. We're going to step away here, and we'll be right back with 1 out in the bottom of the 5th on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network. Back here in Southern Maryland, a long and animated argument has led to the ejection of manager James Frisbee here in the bottom of the fifth. Corey Vaughn was originally ruled safe after sliding into first. It was overturned as they said Dallas Beeler tagged him on the back as he was sliding into the base trying to beat the pitcher. So he's down for out number one. Devin Rodriguez moved up to second, so he's in scoring position with one down. And the catcher, Austin Green, up to bat now. Green swings on the first pitch and falls behind 0-1. Beeler was tossing warm-up pitches there and is now ready to get back to work. He comes set, a look at second. Breaking ball. That one's going to get away from the catcher, Norris. Rodriguez with a good jump down to third. Safe is Rodriguez as he slides under the tag from Cordero. Norris, good reaction time, but not able to get there as that will be ruled a passed ball on the catcher. So now a sacrifice fly could open the scoring on the night for the Blue Crabs. They're down 3-0 here and have pieced together just 2 hits on the day. Green with a big cut on the 1-1, fouls it off into the catcher. Norris, 1-2 the count now. Green's 0 for 1. He grounded out to shortstop in his first at-bat. He was 5 for 14, a .357 average against the Skeeters in Sugar Land earlier this year. Fly ball towards shallow right. Long run is Jan Santi. Rodriguez will not be able to tag up there as that one was too shallow to get the run home. So now 2 outs in the inning, and it'll take a 2-out hit from Angelis Nina to get the runner across. Nina hit one right up the middle in his last at-bat, but you can see they have the shift on him. Walsh had him played perfectly and made a backhand play behind the bag. They throw that big shift on again. The shortstop Rondon deep in the hole. Walsh just to our right of second base as a check swing here from Nina. Yes, he did, says Martinez down at first. 0-1. I tend to agree with that call as it looked like Nina's bat clearly broke the plane there. Beeler comes set for the 0-1 pitch, kicks and delivers. That one's fouled off, no balls in 2 strikes, the count. So Nina falls behind here. Beeler still without a strikeout on the day. We mentioned the strikeouts per 9 for Beeler, 31 in 26 innings coming in, as this one's fouled off out of play the other way. 10.6 strikeouts per 9 innings, so very surprising to have a 0 up there right now. Nina stays alive on the 0-2, so now he'll face it one more time from Beeler as the right-hander comes set, kicks and delivers. Fastball off the plate away. 1-2 the count now. Nina's got tons of room at the shortstop hole as Rondon is way over to the left. If he can find that left side of the base, he should have an easy hit as Walsh is still shifted on the right side. But he goes the other way right through the shift. An RBI single for Angelis Nina as he gets the job done and puts the Blue Crabs on the board here in the bottom of the 5th. They threw the big shift on and Nina hit right to the other side of it. Beautiful job hitting there by Angelis Nina to choke up and push something through the right side and beat the shift. Exactly what you want to see as he cashes in the 2-out single. And now we'll turn the lineup back to the top. Teodoro Martinez will dig in with 2 down. Nina on first. He's got decent speed over there. If Teodoro can find a gap, might be able to cut into this deficit a little more. 3-1 the score currently. As Beeler kicks and delivers. Martinez with a big cut on the first pitch. Fouls it back out of play. 0-1. Martinez does have 1 home run on the season. He's hitting a whopping .439 here at home with his one home run and 6 of his 8 RBIs here at Regency Furniture Stadium this season. Rain has begun falling once more, but much lighter than it was earlier, as Teodoro sends a fly ball down the right field line. On the run is the right fielder, Jan Santee, into foul territory and will make the play to retire the side. But Beeler does allow 1 run in the inning on 1 hit. No errors and 1 man left on base. Blue Crabs cut the deficit to 3-1. It looks like David Russo will be tasked with keeping it right there, as the left-hander's on his way in from the pin. We'll get you all the numbers on Russo when we come back on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
The Atlantic League's biggest stars are coming to Long Island this summer. See them all on Wednesday, July 11th at the 2018 Atlantic League All-Star Game, presented by Good Samaritan Hospital Medical Center. The top players from the Liberty and Freedom divisions will take the field for the Midsummer Classic, as well as the pregame Dig Me Home Run Derby. Following the game, all fans in attendance will enjoy the biggest fireworks spectacular of the season. Get your tickets for the 2018 All-Star Game today by visiting liducks.com/All-Star or calling 631-940-TIXX.
This is Austin Green from the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Join us every Tuesday home game as we turn 2 with our new Double Play Tuesdays. These nights, tickets are buy one, get one free in the box office, as well as BOGO on select items at the concession stands. For more information or to get tickets today, please visit us online at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Hey, this is Drake Britton, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
New pitcher on is David Wayne Russo, as he'll take over here in the top of the 6th. He'll face the 6, 7, 8 in the lineup for the Skeeters, as his first pitch to Albert Cordero misses, 1 ball and no strikes. Takes over after 5 innings from Darrell Thompson, as Russo works out of the stretch, comes set and delivers. Foul ball here, 1-1. Final line for Thompson, 5 innings, 7 hits, 3 runs, all earned. No walks and 5 strikeouts for Thompson. It looked like he was going to be dominant early, as he had 5 strikeouts through the first 2 innings and just 1 hit. But then 4 extra base hits and 3 runs in the 3rd gave the Skeeters the lead. Ran the pitch count well up, and he's forced out after 5. So it'll be up to the offense to get their starter off the hook, as Russo looks to keep the score right where it is, and this one's fouled off out of play, 1-2. The southpaw in his 13th appearance this season. He has 1 start on the year as well. He's 1-1 with a .578 ERA. As as he comes set up at his shoulders for the 1-2 pitch. Kicks and delivers. This one's fouled back. Russo, 5'11", 175, out of Monterey, California. He's in his second year here with the Blue Crabs. Features 3 fastballs, a 4-seamer, a 2-seamer, and a cutter, as well as a changeup and a slider. Ready now for the 1-2. Kicks and delivers. Cordero with a ground ball down the third baseline. Backhanded in foul territory by Frank Martinez. The 27-year-old Russo last season, 2-4 with a 5.26 ERA for the Blue Crabs. Versatile arm out of the pen, 30 games, 8 starts, 11 games finished. He didn't record a save on the season, though, as the 1-2's rolled foul again, as Cordero is greeting him with a battle at the plate. Russo's last appearance came against the Road Warriors on June 5th in the 3-game sweep for the Blue Crabs earlier this week. He threw a third of an inning, gave up a hit, and got one batter out before being lifted. As a hot shot towards short, Garcia will field and fire across the diamond to get Cordero for out number 1. Russo's one start came on June 2nd against the Lancaster Barnstormers. He threw just 1 1/3 innings, 7 hits, 4 earned in that game. That snapped a streak of 5 straight scoreless appearances for Russo, including 2 1/3 scoreless against the Barnstormers when he picked up his only win on the season to this point. Barrett Barnes digs in now. He was 0 for 2 against Thompson. 0 for 6 to this point in the series as Russo misses low and inside. 1 ball and no strikes. The San Diego State alum on the mound made his professional debut in the Pacific Association back in 2014 with the Vallejo Admirals, going 1-1 with a 4.66, then joining the Rockford Aviators that season. His best professional season to this point came in 2016. He went 3-7 in 35 appearances for the Texas Airhogs, a 4.28 ERA in Texas. 2-0 misses outside as he's fallen behind 3 balls and no strikes here. Russo has struggled a bit with the walk to this point, 12 walks and 20 hits in 18 2/3 innings. He has 16 strikeouts in the now 19 full innings as well. 4-pitch walk is issued to Barrett Barnes as he's aboard with the free pass. The first walk of the day drawn by the Skeeters offense. That'll bring in Anthony Jansanti. He's 0 for 2, a strikeout and a flyout to this point. Russo comes set, now delivers. First pitch fouled back out of play. No balls and 1 strike. 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors on the line for the Skeeters. 1 run, 3 hits, 1 error for the Blue Crabs to this point. The 1 error did not cost them a run as it came back in the 2nd inning, and all 3 runs were scored in the 3rd for Sugar Land. Russo delivers here a towering pop-up towards third base. Martinez is straddling the line, trying to find it. Now struggling, backtracking, will make the catch as he was looking straight up into the rain, but able to make the play for out number 2. So 2 down now, and Russo gets a lefty-lefty matchup with one of the 2 hottest hitters on the Skeeters tonight. Alvaro Rondon digs in as first. Russo will check on first, but back in safely is Barrett Barnes. Rondon has doubled and tripled to this point as he's halfway to the cycle. If I know anything about Alvaro Rondon, from what I saw, he's going to try to get the single here by pushing a bunt down the third baseline. He squared to bunt in both at-bats to this point, and there's the square to bunt, but he pulls back and takes a fastball for a called strike, 0-1. Martinez is in on the edge of the grass, but honestly that might not be enough against the speedy Rondon if he decides he does want to lay one down. Rodriguez is holding at first as well, so if he pulls it, he's got that side of the field to work with, but instead doesn't square this time and takes a fastball up and away, 1 ball and 1 strike. Rain still coming down here in Southern Maryland. We lost it for about 2 innings in the fourth and the top of the fifth, I should say, as Rondon does square to bunt this time, but misses in the count at 1-2. But it returned in the bottom of the fifth, and now continues on into the sixth here. Series finale, a day game scheduled tomorrow at 2:05. If things hold where it is, that will decide the winner of the series. Russo goes with a breaking ball here. That one stopped by Green out in the right-handed batter's box, and the count at 2-2. The Blue Crabs have won just 3 series on the first half this year. All 3 of the series they've won have come by sweep, 2 against the Road Warriors and 1 a 2-game sweep against the Lancaster Barnstormers. Rondon dribbles one towards second. Nina will field, quickly fires on to first, and in time to retire the side. So Russo works around the one-out walk. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 man left on base. 3-1 the score as we head to the bottom of the 6th. 2-3-4 due up when we come back on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Hey, this is James Frisbee, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Blue Crabs fans, be sure to join us July 6th as we celebrate Blue Crabs star Daryl Thompson. That night, as part of our Red Friday series, we'll be handing out a Daryl Thompson red bobblehead brought to you by Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation. Bobbleheads will be handed out of the front gate as fans enter while supplies last. Be sure to get your tickets today at somdbluecrabs.com or call 301-638-9788 to be part of the fun. Washington sports fans, rock your red, wear your curly W's, and break out your burgundy and gold for Washington Sports Night on Friday night, August 10th. That night, there will be a special Washington Sports t-shirt giveaway for the first fans in attendance, so arrive early, and don't miss a special appearance by the Racing Presidents from Nationals Park. To get your tickets today, stop by the E-Trepid box office, visit somdbluecrabs.com, or call 301-638-9788.
Crabs Broadcast Network.
2-3-4 due up in the inning as Dallas Beeler back to work here for the Skeeters. Edwin Garcia leads things off as he takes first pitch outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Beeler's been effective to this point. He's allowed just 1 run on 3 hits to the Blue Crabs. A walk, the only one he's issued to this point, came back to haunt him in the 5th as he walked the leadoff man Rodriguez. He advanced to second on a fielder's choice. A pass ball got him to third, where he scored on an Angeles Nina single. Garcia hits a grounder towards third. Diving effort from the third baseman as the shortstop Rondon will pick it up and fire across. Not in time as Garcia is able to beat it out. an infield single. I think Rondon might have had a better play on that than the third baseman Cordero. It hit off of his glove and cost Rondon a couple of steps as he had to come charging in instead of being able to field on the backhand. And by the time he was able to pick it up and fire across the diamond, Garcia had gotten there by a step. So the leadoff man aboard in back-to-back innings for the Blue Crabs. They'll look to cash in again as the heart of the order, Ryan Strasburger, and Frank Martinez will follow. And Strasburger takes first pitch curveball for a called strike. Beeler comes set at the belt. A long pause, now delivers. Strasburger behind this one as he pushes it out towards right field. It's tailing quickly, giving chase is Jansanti, but he'll run out of room as that'll get up out of play, 0-2. Beeler with 71 pitches. He's got plenty left in the tank. We mentioned he went 7 scoreless in his last outing. He's worked his way up in innings every start, 5, 6, and then 7 to this point. Not expecting him to make it 8 with the pitch count where it stands right now, but he should be able to at least get through this inning with the quality start, assuming he keeps the Blue Crabs offense quiet. Potentially one more, as Strasburger grounds one foul down the third baseline. No action in the Blue Crabs pen as of yet. Looks like some action will now begin in the other bullpen, though, as James Russell has begun to throw for the Sugarland Skeeters. Coming set is Beeler as he kicks and delivers. 0-2 once more. This one's chopped back into the Blue Crabs dugout again. So Strasburger fouls off back-to-back pitches to stay alive. 3 straight foul balls since the first pitch called strike on a breaking ball. See if he goes back to that breaking ball here. Does not, as a fastball misses outside. 1-2. Looks like Russo will be asked to go at least 2 innings with nobody up and throwing in the Blue Crabs bullpen. Something else to keep an eye on, Angelo Sonko, who's been incredibly hot for the Blue Crabs as of late. 3 straight multi-hit games for Sonko. Has now begun stretching a bit in the Blue Crabs dugout and has grabbed his batting glove, so we'll see if maybe he might be pinch hitting at some point in this inning. One, two, the count on Strasburger. As an elevated fastball swung on and missed, down on strikes goes the left fielder. That is the first strikeout of the night for Dallas Beeler, and a big out number 1 here as Garcia's unable to get in scoring position. That'll bring up Frank Martinez. Martinez is 0 for 2, a pair of groundouts on the night to this point. Hoping to avoid a ground ball here as the Skeeters are in double play depth, looking to end the inning. Fastball misses high on the first pitch to Frank Martinez, though. 1 ball and no strikes. "35 double plays on the season for the Blue Crabs, just 2, though, for Frank Martinez. As the 1-0 pitch, big cut, but a little bit behind a fastball. Count evens up 1-1. Martinez was looking to tie the game there with that swing. He does have 2 home runs on the homestand, 1 from each side of the plate. Those were his first 2 home runs on the season, though. Beeler set for the 1-1, but first a check on Garcia at first, who dives back in safely. Garcia not the biggest stolen base threat on the Blue Crabs. He does have good base running skills, but not the greatest speed. He's 0 for 2 on the season in stolen base attempts. 1-1 misses low and inside. 2 balls and 1 strike. The third baseman, Cordero, is hugging the line. The middle infield is pinched together, so a big hole between shortstop and third if Martinez can push one that way on the ground. But instead, he pushes it a little too far as that one's up and out of the stadium down the third base line. Martinez does have some power. He's reached as high as 14 home runs in a season. That came back in 2011. He has 85 career home runs, but he hit just 2 last season in 88 games. Already matched that total. If he could tie the game here with a long ball, it would surpass last year's tally. But instead, a breaking ball gets him swinging, and down on strikes goes Martinez. Back-to-back strikeouts for Beeler, as he's found the strikeout pitch here in this inning. John Griffin will dig back in to the box here. He's 0 for 2, but made solid contact in both at-bats in his debut. The big corner infielder, 6'6", 230 pounds. Griffin looking to tie this game here as he takes first pitch breaking ball for a called strike. We've mentioned his home run tallies. That's no surprise when you look at Griffin, a mountain of a man out of Bradenton, Florida. 1 misses outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. The count now to John Griffin. He graduated from Lakewood Ranch High School. Was drafted in the 41st round by the Minnesota Twins in 2007. Elected to attend college, though, as he takes another big cut here and rolls one foul, 1-2. Spent 2 years out of community college before going to the University of Central Florida. He was drafted in the 21st round by the Arizona Diamondbacks out of UCF in 2011. Beeler comes set for the 1-2 pitch, 2 down in the inning. He kicks and delivers. Griffin with a towering pop-up right towards the Blue Crabs dugout. The third baseman, Cordero, giving chase right in his glove, and that will come back out. An error for the third baseman, no doubt. So an error at third will extend the inning, as Griffin, given new life here, will look to make the most of it. Looks like Craig Stem will begin to throw now in the Blue Crabs bullpen after David Russo has been stuck sitting for an extended period of time. 1-2 once more. This one misses low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Beeler hoping that error at third base from Cordero doesn't come back to haunt him. We've seen some issues over there. Frank Martinez has struggled with pop-ups tonight at third base. Twice we've seen it happen. He made both plays. Cordero, though, looked like he had it buried in his glove, but it just popped out at the last second as Griffin takes outside. And now the count has come back full. So with 3 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs, Edwin Garcia is going to get a head start from first. Beeler calls time. As he's double checking the count. A little bit of confusion here, but I think we're on the same page with the 3-2 pitch. Can't quite see. Now the Skeeters dugout having some words, but home plate umpire Tom Gandolfo clearly explained it was 1-2 on the foul ball that was dropped, and then 2 balls have followed that. So the count at 3-2 makes sense to me. So that's what I've got also. So we'll move on with the payoff pitch. Garcia gets the head start. Griffin with a chopper towards short. Rondon will field deep in the hole. He slips on the outfield grass, and down goes Rondon. Everybody will be safe, and that's going to be ruled an infield hit for John Griffin, his first hit of his Blue Crabs career, as Rondon went down on the outfield grass just as he was about to make the play to end the inning, as that will bring out the manager, Pink Pete Incaviglia for a visit to the starter. We'll see if he signals to the pen. Left-hander Devin Rodriguez is up, and the aforementioned James Russell was up and throwing. He is a lefty as well. And it looks like Incaviglia will make the move, so the day done for Dallas Beeler. He leaves 2 runners on base. We'll get you the details on Russell after this break on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network. Two on with 2 outs here in the inning as Devin Rodriguez will dig in to greet the new pitcher. A mistake on my part. They had a couple of guys warming up in the bullpen. I said it was James Russell. It was Dan Runzler who will come on in relief. Rodriguez checks his swing here, but a called strike anyway, and the count at 1-1. Set for the 1-1 is Runzler as he misses outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Lefty on lefty matchup set up by the manager Pete Incaviglia here. Runzler making his 17th appearance. No record but a .472 ERA as Rodriguez sends a pop-up down the left field line. Shortstop Rondon giving chase, as is Phipps, the left fielder. Neither will have a play as that will land safely in the Blue Crabs bullpen. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and 2 on. Blue Crabs trail by 2 runs. They've got the tying run at first in the form of John Griffin, and the go-ahead run at the plate in the form of Devin Rodriguez. Runzler looking to get out of the jam for his starter, Beeler, after an error at third base on a pop-up in foul territory extended the inning. Pitch misses outside, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. The runners will get a head start again as Rodriguez laces one through the right side. That's going to get into right field. Garcia will come across to score. The tag at second from the shortstop Rondon as Griffin was rounding the base, not in time. That one got very close there for the Blue Crabs as Griffin had rounded, thinking about heading to third, but threw the brakes on Jansanti threw behind him, and Griffin had to lay back out just underneath the tag of Rondone. I'm not sure, honestly, if the run would have counted. I don't know if Garcia had crossed by the time the tag was laid down. But Pete Incaviglia, the aforementioned manager for the Skeeters, will come out of the dugout for the third time tonight. He's in a heated debate now with Buzz Albert, the third base umpire, who was in the diamond to make the call at second. We mentioned yesterday that both managers were ejected in separate games in Sugarland. They had a 7-game series. Frisbee was ejected in Game 6, Incaviglia in Game 7. Frisbee was already ejected tonight, and Incaviglia is unhappy about that call. We'll see if he lasts through this. For those who may remember, Pete Incaviglia was a first-round draft pick of the Montreal Expos out of Oklahoma State back in 1985. He made his MLB debut with the Texas Rangers in 1986, hit 30 home runs that season for the Rangers, followed that with 27, 22, 21, and 24. Spent some time with the Detroit Tigers, Houston Astros, Philadelphia Phillies, Baltimore Orioles, New York Yankees, Tigers, and Astros in 1998. He played in over 1,200 career MLB games and hit 206 career home runs. And he is animated out there right now, having a long talk with the umpire about that play. The Blue Crabs are able to put a run on the board thanks to the RBI hit from Devin Rodriguez. And Incaviglia will now, on his way back to the dugout from arguing, point to the bullpen and make a pitching change. So after all that, we could have had a new pitcher warming up, but instead we'll take the time to step away here on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network. 3-2 the score, runner in scoring position, and another on first with 2 down. Corey Vaughn due up when we come back on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network. Just one batter for Dan Runzler as he was brought in to retire the lefty Devin Rodriguez, but was unable to do so successfully. Rodriguez with an RBI single. That run will be charged to the starter Dallas Beeler. He's responsible for the runner on second as well, as the first pitch from Ben Rowan misses inside 1 ball and no strikes. Pinch runner at second as Angelo Sonko has come in to run for Griffin. Get a little more speed on the base pass as Sonko serves as the tying run. Try to get him across on anything that gets through to the outfield. The side armor Rowan drops down and delivers high. 2 balls and no strikes now. Rowan in just his 3rd game for the Skeeters. He's not allowed a hit to this point. 2 strikeouts for the right-hander. He drops a change-up here. Vaughn out in front of that one as it's tough to read a change-up off the hand of a sidewinder like Rowan out there. Ben Rowan is 6'4", 203 pounds, out of California. Got the count at 2-1 to Vaughn. A look back at Sonko. Now kicks and delivers. Vaughn with a big cut here, but will foul that one back out of play, and the count goes to 2-2. Sonko serves as the tying run in scoring position. The go-ahead run is Devin Rodriguez at first base. Rowan, another pitcher with big league time. 12 games between the Texas Rangers and the Milwaukee Brewers, 2014 and 2016. 6.94 career MLB ERA as he misses a slider inside. 3 balls and 2 strikes, which means once again the runners will be given a head start. The second time we've seen this. So anything in the gap could give the Blue Crabs the lead if Vaughn could find it. 3-2 pitch, but first Rowan will pick his knee straight up and spin back to second. Nobody was covering, so Sonko wasn't too worried about it, but just wanted to keep him off balance in case he decided to try to get that running lead a little early. There he goes as the 3-2 misses outside, and a walk has loaded the bases here for the Blue Crabs as the go-ahead run moves into scoring position, and the tying run is 90 feet away here in the bottom of the 6th. Austin Green will come up and look to cash in at least 1 for the Blue Crabs, hopefully more. Green is 1 for 1 with a pair of RBIs with the bases loaded this season. On the year, he's 3 for 10 with runners in scoring position, a .300 average, and 6 RBIs. Looking to add to both of those totals here as Rowan kicks in, delivers first pitch, a 2-seamer that comes right back across the outside for a called strike, 0-1. Rodriguez with decent speed out at second, but an aggressive coaching staff. Anything to the outfield, he'll be waved around for sure. Rowan comes set. Green chases a little bit outside and fouls it back into the netting, 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes, the count on the catcher, Green. Coming set at the belt is Ben Rowan, looking to get out of a jam. Slider here is popped up towards the second base bag. The shortstop Rondon calling for it, and he will make the play to finally end the inning. The Blue Crabs add 1 to the total, but so much more left out there. 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error, and 3 left on base. Craig Stem will come out of the bullpen for the Blue Crabs. When we come back, he'll face the top of the order, holding on to a 3-2 deficit, trying to keep it right there, is Stem when we return to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Blue Crabs fans, every season we can't do it without you, so on Sunday, September 16th for the regular season finale, it's Fan Appreciation Day. This night will feature a special t-shirt giveaway, as well as a pre-game team autograph session and post-game Kids Run the Bases. Stop by the Regency Furniture Stadium box office, call 301-638-9999, or visit somdbluecrabs.com today to get your tickets.
Hey kids, are you ready to be a superhero? Join us September 1st for Superhero Night, presented by Pump It Up of Waldorf. This night you will receive your very own superhero cape to help Pinch and the Blue Crabs defeat the Road Warriors. The night will also feature a post-game fireworks spectacular. Get your tickets today at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Craig Stem, the new pitcher for Southern Maryland. He'll have the top of the Skeeters lineup to work with as Colin Walsh will dig in to lead things off. Takes first pitch fastball for a called strike. Walsh 1 for 3 as he swings over the top of one here. No balls and 2 strikes. He doubled and scored a run in the third inning. The double was an RBI one that scored Alvaro Rondon. Stem making his 20th appearance of the season, 0-3 with a .589. He's got 2 saves as well as he ties up Walsh here. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Another strikeout on the line for the Blue Crabs pitchers. That's number 6 on the night, 5 from the starter, Darrell Thompson. Stem takes over after a scoreless inning from David Wayne Russo. He didn't allow a hit, walked 1. Picked up 2 groundouts and a pop-out to work around that. Matt Chavez in now. Chavez 2 for 3, a double and a home run. He flew out in his last at-bat, though, as Stem misses outside. 1 ball and no strikes. The last time we saw Stem was the series finale on Wednesday against the Road Warriors. He threw an inning and 2/3, 2 hits, and struck out 2. Didn't allow a run, though, in that game. A shutout for the Blue Crabs pitching staff, as this one's fouled back. 1-1 is the count. Stem works out of the stretch. He comes set at his belt. Long look in, now delivers the 1-1. It's shot the other way. That's going to get past Nina and into right field. It's missed by Teodoro Martinez there. On his way to second is Chavez. As he'll cruise in, he'll be credited with a single in advance on an E9. So a runner in scoring position with 1 out here for the Skeeters in the inning. It's a single and an E9 officially, as that ball went right through the legs of Teodoro Martinez. So Chavez on second for Derek Norris as Stem makes a first pitch fastball high and inside, 1-0. Stem 6'5", 230 pounds. Features a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and a splitter. Gives a look at Chavez before delivering another elevated fastball out of the zone. 2 balls and no strikes, the count on Norris. The catcher is 1 for 3 tonight. He singled in his last at-bat in the 5th. Final inning of work for Darryl Thompson. As some action will quickly get going in the Blue Crabs bullpen. It looks like Sam Runyon is up to throw. As the 2-0 pitch from Stem catches the inside corner, Norris doesn't agree, but Stem working his way back. 2 balls and 1 strike. Big right-hander will look to get through this inning as the Blue Crabs have put up 1 in the last 2 frames. If they keep that pace and Stem's able to strand that runner in scoring position, the game will be tied. Check swing here, no swing, as the pitch missed a little bit outside, and the count at 3 balls and 1 strike now. Runyon quickly loosening up down in the pen for the Blue Crabs. Don't want to take any risks of giving Sugarland a chance with the power that awaits later in this inning. Phipps, Kubica, they have Courtney Hawkins on the bench as well, their team leader in home runs. As Stem tugs the 3-1 a little bit outside, and aboard with the walk is Derek Norris. So 2 on with 1 out. Dennis Phipps will come up now. He's 1 for 3 with a double in the 3rd. That was 1 of 4 extra base hits and 1 of 4 doubles on the game for the Skeeters. As time is called, a ball gets away from Runyon and into the field of play. Phipps sends a line drive out towards center. Coming on quickly is Vaughn. The runners will have to hold as that one gets down in front of the center fielder. He quickly fires in, though. It's cut off by the first baseman, Rodriguez, but Phipps is aboard with the single, and that will load the bases with still just 1 out in the inning. Stem has worked himself into quite a jam with one of the best hitters on the Sugarland roster, Kyle Kubica, coming up. Kubica's 0 for 3 tonight, but he was 1 for 4 with a home run last night. He's got 6 home runs on the season and 26 RBIs, second on the team in both of those categories. As time is called here very late, the interim manager with the ejection of James Frisbee, Cash Beecham, is slowly walking out to the mound, trying to give Runyon, I believe, as much time as he can to warm up. Beecham took his time getting out to the mound. He'll probably take all the time he can to allow Runyon to get loose out there, as now the home plate umpire, Tom Gandolfo, will come out to try to break up the rally. And Beecham will take the ball from Stem and signal to the pin. So his day is done. Sam Runyon will be handed quite a mess. He'll try to work out of it and keep the score at 3-2 when we come back on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network. Sam Runyon takes over for Craig Stem here with one out in the top of the 7th. He's got the bases loaded and a dangerous bat in the form of Kyle Kubica at the plate, who takes first pitch outside for ball 1. Stem got a strikeout to start things before a single walk and another single have loaded the bases. Runyon will look to get out of the jam and strand 3 inherited runners as he gets a fastball across for a strike here to even things 1-1. Runyon 6'4", 220 pounds, out of Asheville, North Carolina. He's in his second season with the Blue Crabs, has had a stellar year at that, as he flips a curveball up there, swung on and missed. 1 ball and 2 strikes, looking for a big strikeout here. He's been one of the most effective, if not the most effective, relievers in the Atlantic League. Cody Epley, the only pitcher with a lower ERA. Epley's only appeared in 3 games, though, with his ERA at 0. Runyon with a 1.05. Fastball swung on and missed. Runyon with a huge strikeout for out number 2, as that brings him 1 out away from stranding all the runners and bringing a big momentum shift back to the Blue Crabs side. They trail 3-2. The Skeeters have a chance to bust it open. Things a little deflating for the Blue Crabs after stranding the bases loaded in the bottom of the 6th. That gave the Skeeters the momentum back that Southern Maryland had been working to gain. But if Runyon can get out of this jam, everything flips again. Albert Cordero's the man he has to get through as Runyon kicks in, delivers fastball, cold strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Runyon in his 19th appearance. He has now 20 strikeouts in 17 1/3 innings, including the one we just saw. He's allowed just 14 runners to reach base, 5 walks, 9 hits in 17 innings. Ready for the 0-1. It's a breaking ball. That one's hammered towards deep center. Vaughn on the run at the track. He's not going to get there. It's off the wall. Cordero cruises into second. The throw to Garcia. Rounding the base, Garcia not able to tag Cordero. A bases clearing 2-out double for Albert Cordero. And the Skeeters are, in fact, able to bust things open here. They take a 6-2 lead in the top of the 7th. All 3 of those runs will be charged to Craig Stem, as Runyon looked like he might be able to get out of the jam, but Cordero instead is able to add 3 to their lead. He stands on second for Barrett Barnes. Barnes, first pitch swinging, fouls one out of play, 0-1. A big double there for Albert Cordero. As just when the Blue Crabs thought they could get some momentum back, Cordero clears the bases. That brought his total on the season up to 22 RBIs, as Runyon got a fastball there past Barnes. No balls and 2 strikes now. The 5th double on the night for the Skeeters, as a fastball misses high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Runyon ready for the 1-2, kicks and delivers. He bounces a curve ball here, and the count at 2-2 now. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and a man on second here in the top of the 7th. Runyon has allowed all 3 inherited runs to score. He's hoping to strand his own at second, though, as he elevates a fastball here. Wisely laying off is Barnes. He thought about it for a second, but now the count has run full. Runyon comes set up above the head for the payoff pitch. He drops a curveball that's rolled towards Garcia. He'll field, fire across his body, and that will retire the side. But major damage done in the inning for the Skeeters. A 3-run double from Albert Cordero as they put up 3 runs in the inning on 3 hits, no errors. They leave 1 man on base and now take a 6-2 lead into the 7th inning stretch. Blue Crabs will have to mount some offense here with the 9-1-2 when we come back in the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Dr. Milu and the courteous and professional staff at Cancer and Blood Disorders Treatment Center in Waldorf want you to know that for cases of cancer and blood disorders such as anemia, leukemia, and lymphoma, you don't have to travel all the way to D.C. or Baltimore to get high-quality, compassionate care close to home. Established in 1995, Cancer and Blood Disorders Treatment Center offers expertise, experience, and the highest standards needed for successful treatment of cancer and blood disorders. Dr. Milu is excited to be a part of the Blue Crabs family as the new sponsor of the Silver Sluggers program and games for the 2017 season. For more information or to schedule a consultation, call 301-638-1007 or visit cancerandblooddisorderscenter.com.
This is Devin Rodriguez from the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Join us every Tuesday home game as we turn 2 with our new Double Play Tuesdays. These nights, tickets are buy one, get one free in the box office, as well as buy one, get one on select items at the concession stands. For more information or to get tickets today, please visit us online at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Nine 1-2 due up in the inning for the Blue Crabs. Angelise Nina will lead things off here as Ben Rowan back to work, delivers a fastball on the inside corner for a called strike. Book is officially closed for starter Dallas Beeler. 5 2/3 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, both earned, a walk and 2 strikeouts. As this one a called strike brings the count to no balls and 2 strikes. It was highly in question if Beeler was going to be in line for a win, but after the way things played out in the top of the 7th, he's now got a comfortable 4-run lead. But the Blue Crabs not done yet as Nina delivers an 0-2 single to left field here. Maybe they can spark something here in the bottom of the 7th and fight their way back into it. They were down 3 and got it all the way to the go-ahead run in scoring position when they loaded the bases last inning before a pop-out finally ended the frame. So maybe we can get something rolling here on the other side of the 7th inning stretch. String together a couple of hits off of Rowan. Right-hander sets at the belt and delivers. First pitch misses outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Teodoro Martinez is 0 for 3. He's popped out, grounded out, and flown out to this point. So he'll try to string something together here and get a base hit, follow Nino with one of his own. He had a good night last night, 2 for 5, a pair of RBIs and a run. As he chases one a bit out of the zone here, fouls it off, and the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Edwin Garcia waits on deck. He has one of the 2 runs on the board for the Blue Crabs. He scored last inning as he started everything with a leadoff hit. Rowan comes set. A check on first as diving back in safely is Nina. Blue Crabs have some of their hottest hitters awaiting potentially this inning. Frank Martinez hitting .333 over the last 10 games. Angelo Sonko hitting .375 over the last 5. If they can get a couple of hits together, as the 1-1 misses here, it hits off of Norris and bounces straight down. Martinez is due up 5th in the inning, Sonko 6th, so they'll have to get a couple of hits to get him there. Good news is Edwin Garcia hitting .333 over the last 5 as well. Looking to get Ryan Strasburger hot, though, the number 3 hitter tonight. He's 1 for 3. He's due up 4th if they can get things back to him. As Martinez shoots one through the right side, that's going to get into right field. And back-to-back hits start the inning here for the Blue Crabs. What I was going to say is if they can get things to Strasburger, he's got 15 RBIs on the season. That's second on the team, just trailing Frank Martinez at 16. They needed 2 hits, and they got the 2 hits, as that will bring out pitching coach Corey Dommel for a visit with Rowan before the at-bat to Edwin Garcia. Barring a very rare triple play, Strasburger will get his chance to add to his total of 15 RBIs on the season. Garcia has yet to roll into a double play this year. He's one of just 2 Blue Crabs players still on the roster that's yet to do that. The other is Andrew Daniel, who's only played in 7 games with his hand injury. Johnny Bladell, who was picked up by the Red Sox earlier today, was the only other Blue Crab besides Garcia that was active that hadn't rolled into a double play, but since his signing, that leaves Garcia alone on that board. Breaking ball for a called strike. Coming set now is Rowan. He's staring down Nina at second before delivering. Slider, Garcia with a check swing, but it catches his bat as it's fouled back in the count at no balls and 2 strikes now. Good speed on the base pass for the Blue Crabs. Nina at second and Teodoro Martinez at first. With Bladell being signed, Martinez is likely the fastest player left on the team. Garcia towards first. That's handled by Kubica. He fires to the shortstop covering second, but nobody at first. So it'll go down as a 3-6 fielder's choice. Martinez is cut down. Garcia will replace him at first, and Nina will head to third. With 1 down, Ryan Strasburger will now come up to bat. Time is called again, as that will do it for Ben Rowan. So we'll step away here and get you the details on the new reliever when we come back on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network. corners with one down. Ryan Strasburger coming to the plate as the new reliever for the Skeeters delivers the first pitch. It's right back up the middle. That's going to hit off the leg. Coming across to score is Nina, and everyone will be safe. Edwin Garcia moves up to second. Strasburger to first on the infield single. As a hit off of Matt West greets him. And now the trainer, Max Mahaffey, will come out to check on the reliever. The run will be charged to Ben Rowan. That's the first run he's allowed on this season. We mentioned this was just his third appearance of the year, though. As the manager, Incaviglia, will now join the trainer on the mound. They'll let West throw to make sure he's okay before they decide whether to continue on in the game or not. West, another one of those former big league arms in the mound, or in the pen of the Sugarland Skeeters. He pitched in 5 career MLB games, 2014 for the Texas Rangers, 2015 for the Los Angeles Dodgers. In his 5 career games, he allowed 3 earned runs in 7 innings, a .386 ERA, including 2 scoreless appearances in relief for the Dodgers in 2015. West does appear to be okay, as he'll continue on. 6-3 the score now for the Blue Crabs, though, after the RBI from Strasburger, his 16th of the season, and ties him for the most with the man at the plate, Frank Martinez, who will look to retake the lead. He's got a man in scoring position in Garcia and Strasburger on first. He serves as the tying run at the plate, and it's a towering pop fly towards shallow center. The second baseman going back, Giansanti coming on. He'll make the call and make the catch for a very high out number 2. West on the season, this is his 8th appearance, He's been the most effective reliever outside of Felipe Paulino, if you ask me, for the Skeeters. Paulino has a higher ERA at .051, but he's had 17 1/3 innings. West has not allowed an earned run in 7 innings. He's given up 2 hits, 2 walks, 1 run. It was unearned. He struck out 8 in the 7 innings he's pitched to this point. The run, as I said, not charged to him. It was charged to Ben Rowan. He's also responsible for the runner Garcia on second, as a fastball to Angelo Sonko catches the outside corner. No balls and 1 strike. Sonko pinch ran for John Griffin, so this is his first official at-bat. We mentioned he's been hot of late as he enters play today, hitting .375 over the last 5, including a home run and 5 RBIs. As he takes a big cut here, but swings over the top of one. No balls and 2 strikes. Now the count. Sonko exploded last night as he went 2 for 5 with a home run, 4 RBIs, and 2 runs. He doubled his RBI total from 4 to 8. That was his first home run of the season and his 3rd straight 2-hit ball game. Looking to come through here, though, as a late entrance into the game. The 0-2 pitch on its way from West. Cold strike 3 on the inside corner, and Sonko goes down looking to end the inning here. So the Blue Crabs leave another pair on base. They put up 1 run in the inning on 3 hits, no errors. They leave 2 on. That's now 8 runners left on base in the game for the Blue Crabs, as they'll turn to the pin once more, heading to the 8th inning. They're down 6-3. It looks like Jason Creasy will try to keep it right there with the 8-9-1 due up in the top of the 8th for the Skeeters when we come back on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Hey, this is Shane Watson, and you're listening to Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Blue Crabs fans, Vicelli Pizza, known to have the best pizza in town, is offering you 20% off your order. That's right, 20% off. Just use code 779 to take advantage of this limited time offer. Vicelli offers pizzas, pastas, subs, wings, salads, and more. You can place your order for pickup or delivery online at VicelliPizza, VOCELLI.com, or call 301-705-5858, as well as visiting Vicelli Pizza at their Waldorf location, 11850 Park Waldorf Lane. Vicella Pizza, delivering classic Italian quality.
Shopping for groceries in a clean, friendly store? That's smart. Shopping for groceries in a clean, friendly store and saving some money while you're doing it? That's wise. At Wise Markets, you'll find all your favorite brands, prices you'll appreciate. That means more meat for less money, more dinner for less dinero, and more milk for less moolah. Stop by a Wise Market today.
Eat better, spend less. That's wise.
Eight, 9-1 due up in the inning for the Skeeters. They'll greet the new reliever, Jason Creasy, who will be the fifth arm to throw for the Blue Crabs in the game tonight, as Creasy gets to work with a fastball outside of the zone, 1-0. Jansanti at the plate, 0 for 3, a strikeout, fly out, and a pop out to this point, as he takes a big cut, but behind a fastball, 1-1. Creasy in his 12th appearance, he's 0-1 with a 3.85 ERA for the Blue Crabs. He's allowed 4 earned runs in 9 1/3 innings. He works out of the stretch, comes set at his chest, now delivers. Fly ball towards center. Vaughn should have room for that one, and he does for out number 1. 3 runs in the 7th inning for the Skeeters are the difference in the game to this point. They all went to Craig Stem, who threw just a third of an inning, 2 hits, 3 runs. They were all unearned, though, after an error in right field. A walk and a strikeout for Stem before Sam Runyon came on. Runyon inherited a bases-loaded 1-out jam. He struck out the first man he faced, but then a bases-clearing double from Albert Cordero did the damage as Creasy, gets a first pitch fastball across to Rondon, 0-1. This will be the first at-bat we haven't seen Alvaro Rondon squared a bunt on the night, as he swings through a fastball and is now behind 0-2. Rondon swinging on the 0-2, fouls it off out of play. Ready for the 0-2. Fought off again as Rondon continues to foul pitches off at the plate. We saw one of the longest at-bats of the season back in the 3rd inning. 13 pitches, 10 foul balls before he doubled. Creasy comes set. Long look in, now delivers. Check swing, no swing, in the count at 1-2. Creasy began the season with the Long Island Ducks. He was acquired by the Blue Crabs early in the year. Has made the majority of his appearances this year as a member of the Blue Crabs, as this one just misses off the plate away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Top of the order awaits on deck Colin Walsh, who's 1 for 4. Hoping for the bases to be empty as Creasy as he comes set. Long look and now delivers. Bouncer towards second. Nina's going to have to play it quickly. He does, and 2 up, 2 down starts the night for Creasy. Two down, and Colin Walsh coming to the plate. He doubled and scored a run back in the 3rd. He's grounded out twice and struck out once since then. Check swing, but a called strike anyway on the first pitch to Walsh, 0-1. Creasy's working on 3 straight scoreless appearances. He's worked 2 2/3 over the last 3 outings for him, as this one misses inside, 1-1. He pitched yesterday in the win over the Skeeters, 2/3 of an inning as he finished the 6th for Casey Delgado. Got a strikeout and a ground out in that one as he tangles up the batter at the plate, and the count at 1-2 now on Walsh, looking for yet another 1-2-3 inning for Creasy. Give the Blue Crabs offense a chance to go to work in the bottom of the 8th with a little bit of momentum if Creasy can get this. As this one's lined at the shortstop Garcia. It's up over his head and into the left center field gap. Vaughn will cut it off. Walsh on his way to second. The throw from Vaughn a little offline as Walsh is in standing with a 2-out double. And the Skeeters have another man in scoring position. Six doubles on the day for the Skeeters. 8 extra base hits in all. 11 hits on the board as Green will have a talk with Creasy. Not very often you see an extra base hit parade like this. 8 of the 11 being extra base hits is one of the highest totals I've ever seen. They have a home run and a triple on the board as well. So as a team, they've hit for the cycle. As a breaking ball swung on and missed here by Matt Chavez. Chavez is the player closest to the aforementioned cycle. He's 3 for 4 with a double, a home run, and a single. Creasy's ahead of him here. No balls and 1 strike, though, as he comes set. A look back at second. Kicks and delivers. Chavez goes out towards right field. Martinez backing up, fighting the rain that's falling again, but will make the play. And that will retire the side. Creasy works around the 2-out hit. No runs on 1 hit. No errors. 1 man left on base here in the 8th. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Blue Crabs trail 6-3. Devin Rodriguez, Corey Vaughn, and Austin Green will look to do something about that when we come back on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Hilltop Signs and Graphics is the official signage partner of the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs this 2018 season and specializes in custom signage, vehicle wraps and decals, site lighting, and much more. Since 1992, Hilltop's top priority has been providing customers in the DMV area with the highest quality product. Call today at 301-373-7878 to start your project or visit hilltopsignsmd.com for more information. Hilltop Signs and Graphics, where design, fabrication, and installation is our expertise. Blue Crabs fans, your group of 20 or more can join us all season long with any of our several group hospitality areas at Regency Furniture Stadium. Our spacious and modern amenities can entertain your group starting at just $10 per person. The open-air picnic pavilion, upscale Legends Club, or luxury suites provide the backdrop for great nights at the ballpark. Call group sales at 301-638-9788 for more info or to book your group today.
Hi, this is Fran Martinez, and you are listening to the Blue Crab Broadcaster Network.
Devin Rodriguez digs in to lead things off here in the bottom of the 8th as the first pitch from Austin Adams is fouled off out of play for strike one. Adams, the 5th pitcher on the line for the Skeeters tonight. We saw 5 2/3 from Dallas Beeler. Dan Runsler threw just to one batter and gave up a hit. Ben Rowan finished with 2/3 of an inning as Rodriguez swings and misses here. No balls and 2 strikes. Rowan in his 2/3 of an inning gave up 2 hits. He walked 1. That led to 1 run. It was earned. No strikeouts for him before Matt West finished the 7th inning. He gets credited with 2/3 of an inning, 1 hit, and 1 strikeout. Rodriguez takes here 1 ball and 2 strikes. The Blue Crabs trailing by 3. They're going to try to get some offense going. Currently, Darryl Thompson is still on the hook for the loss. The starter went 5 innings and gave up 3 runs for the Blue Crabs. All 3 of those came in the 3rd. Called strike 3 here on a fastball in the inside corner, and down looking is Rodriguez for the first out here tonight, or the first out of the bottom of the 8th here tonight. Adams, another one of the relievers, relatively new to the team, but he's got a 0 ERA as he hasn't allowed a run in an inning and 2/3. This is his 3rd appearance. He's allowed 1 hit and 1 walk, struck out 1 as well. Corey Vaughn digs in now. Vaughn is 0 for 2 with a walk. As first pitch comes inside and misses, 1-0. Vastly different games for the two teams. The Skeeters put up 3 runs in the 3rd and 3 runs in the 7th. A couple of offensive outbursts for them. The Blue Crabs have scratched and clawed their way to 3 runs. 1 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th, 1 in the 7th for them. As Vaughn fouls 1 off here. They've stranded in the game 8 runners, has Southern Maryland. 3 in the 6th and 2 in the 7th. On the other side, the Skeeters have stranded 1 runner in every inning, so they've also stranded 8, but a vastly different way again. Fastball misses inside, 2 balls and 1 strike the count now. Vaughn still trying to get things going on this season. As Adams comes set and delivers a towering pop-up back behind the press box as the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Austin Adams, 5'11", 200 pounds, out of Montgomery, Alabama. Another big league pitcher. He spent 3 years with the Cleveland Indians. 2-0 with a 6.29 ERA, 53 games. As Vaughn hammers one to deep left center field. Nothing they can do but look up and watch that one sail out of here. A solo home run for Corey Vaughn as that gets the crowd back into this one. And the Blue Crabs back into this one. They trail now 6-4. The home run is Vaughn's 6th of the season. That's well a team high, as the next highest total is just 2. Vaughn has displayed the power all year long. It's just been the consistency of putting the ball in play for Vaughn, as Ryan Chafee is up and warming in the Blue Crabs' pen. But when he does hit the ball, it goes a long way, as Vaughn brings it to 2. So if Austin Green can reach base, we've got the tying run at the plate again, as Green with a big swing fouls one back into the screen, 0-1. Green is 0 for 3, a ground out, a fly out, and a pop out. If you look at the law of numbers, Austin Green is due for a hit. He's hitting 268, and that's right around 250, which is 1 for 4. This is his 4th at bat. He's 0 for 3, so he's got to get a hit, right? As a breaking ball is swung on and missed, no balls and 2 strikes. Of course, that's a reach, but we'll go with it here. Baseball, of course, doesn't necessarily follow those numbers. You can go up and down, 0 for 4, 0 for 6, 3 for 5, stuff like that. But fastball here from Adams misses high. And the count at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Adams was a 5th-round draft pick of the Indians in 2009 out of Faulkner University in Montgomery, Alabama. As Green sends a lazy fly ball out towards left. The left fielder Phipps will camp underneath it and make the play for out number 2. That'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Angelis Nina. Nina's been hot on the night. He's got 2 hits in his last 2 at-bats. He singled in the 5th and singled in the 7th, a leadoff single in the 7th. Came around to score on a hit from Ryan Strasburger, an infield hit that actually hit the pitcher off the bat of Strasburger. He'll look to get things back to the top of the order. Teodoro Martinez awaits on deck, hoping that he has a chance in the inning as Nina swings and fouls off the first pitch. Adams kicks and delivers. It's a breaking ball that misses outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. The right-hander pitched in 5 games for the Los Angeles Angels organization last year at the AAA level, the Salt Lake Bees. He went 0-1 with a 4.15 ERA before coming to Sugar Land for his first season out of affiliated ball. As a breaking ball misses outside here. 2-1 the count as Nina takes low. Now the count goes to 3-1. Adams spent the majority of last season on the disabled list. He was sent on a rehab assignment to rookie ball on June 25th, but placed right back on the disabled list after that rehab. Pitched in just 1 game there as the 3-1 misses low to Nina. And he's aboard for the 3rd time tonight. And that will bring up the man who will serve as the tying run, Teodoro Martinez, with 2 down here in the bottom of the 8th. Teo has 1 home run on the season as Derek Norris will call time, and now Corey Damo will come out of the dugout and join them on the mound. So another mound visit for the Skeeters. We've seen this a number of times tonight. They'll try to slow down the Blue Crabs rally here, talk about how they want to go about attacking Teodoro Martinez. He's still not eligible for the batting title race as of yet. He's hitting on the season .363 coming into play today. If he was eligible, Martinez would rank 2nd behind Rico Noel, but he's still got a couple of at-bats to go. I imagine with the signing of Johnny Bladell, that's going to free him up to play pretty much every day and chase down Noel for the top spot. Swinging on the first pitch, it's a high fly ball to deep left field. Phipps on the run, though. He's going to have room and will make the play to retire the side. The Blue Crabs add another here in the 8th. They've scored in 4 straight innings, but just 1 at a time isn't getting it done here. They put up 1 run on the 1 hit, the home run from Corey Vaughn. No errors and 1 left on base. They trail 6-4. Ryan Chafee jogging in from the bullpen. He'll work the top of the 9th. 3-4-5 due up for the Skeeters when we come back on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Make sure to bring Dad out to the ballpark on June 17th to celebrate Father's Day as the Blue Crabs finish the series game against York. All fathers will have a chance post-game to participate in the Blue Crabs remote control dig presented by Allpon for a chance to win television prize package. For more information on this or any other exciting events throughout the season, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or you can call us at 301-638-9788.
Join our team every Friday home game as we honor those who serve our country by remembering everyone deployed. Every Red Friday, the team will wear military-inspired jerseys brought to you by Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation. All active and former military members receive $5 tickets with their military ID. For more information or to get tickets today, please visit us online at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Hey, this is Cody Epley, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Ryan Chafee, the new pitcher for the Blue Crabs here in the top of the ninth. He'll look to keep things at just the 2-run deficit that the solo home run from Corey Vaughn got it to. 6-4 the score as Chafee goes to work against the 3-4-5. First pitch fastball to Derek Norris, misses high, 1 ball and no strikes. Norris 1 for 3, a single, a walk, and a run scored tonight as Chafee goes high again, 2 balls and no strikes. Chafee, 6'2", 195 pounds, out of Bellevue, Nebraska, is in his first season here with the Blue Crabs, making his team-high 21st appearance as he misses inside again, 3 balls and no strikes the count now. He's 1-0 with a 5 ERA. He's 3 for 3 in save opportunities as him and Craig Stem alternated as the closer in the absence of Cody Epley to start the year. Chafee kicks for the 3-0 and delivers. It's a fastball right there for a called strike, 3-1. He's one of the rare relievers that works out of the windup. We've seen all the other relievers for the Blue Crabs tonight work out of the stretch as he kicks and delivers a fastball very close to the outside corner, but ruled a bit too far outside. And aboard with the walk for the second time tonight is Norris. Chafee pitched in last night's game. He worked a 1-2-3 inning, including a strikeout in that one. As now Dennis Phipps will dig in. A multi-hit night for Phipps as he's 2 for 4. Double, a single, and a run scored as he takes low, 1 ball and no strikes. Chafee has struggled with the walk, 15 now in 18 innings. He's got 11 strikeouts, though, as well. Right-hander kicks and delivers. Big cut from Phipps, but behind one there. And the count at 1-1. Chafee has been incredible as of late. He hasn't allowed a run since the trip to Sugar Land on May 19th. That's the last run he gave up. 9 straight scoreless appearances, looking to make it 10 as Phipps fouls one out of play, 1-2. In those 9 scoreless appearances, he's only allowed 5 hits. He's cut down on the walks as well, as he's allowed 4 of those. 1-2 breaking ball from Chafee as that one bounces in front of the plate. A good stop there from Green, keeps it in front of him. Count even at 2-2 now. Look ahead to the bottom of the ninth. Blue Crabs hopefully chasing just 2. You've got the right part of the order with Edwin Garcia, Ryan Strasburger, and Frank Martinez, 2, 3, 4. Chafee back to the breaking ball, swung on and missed as Phipps is down on strike. Second strikeout of the night for Phipps. As he will head back to the dugout, out number 1. That's the 8th strikeout in total for the Blue Crabs pitching staff. Chafee comes in after Jason Creasy tossed a scoreless 8th. He allowed a double but worked around it. First pitch swinging was Kyle Kubica, so he's behind 0-1 now. Blue Crabs infield pinched in double play depth. As Chafee kicks and delivers, that one's fouled back into the net. No balls and 2 strikes. Looks like Shane Watson is up and throwing now in the Southern Maryland bullpen. I don't expect to see Watson in this inning. He might just be loosening up should the game extend to extras. Chafee drops a breaking ball here, but Kubica wisely lays off. And the count at 1-2. That is a textbook curveball. You often see that pitch at an 0-2 count. You bury it at the back foot of a left-hander and hope that they swing right over the top of it. But Kubica saw it coming the whole way. 1-2, this one sent out towards shallow left. Coming on is Strasburger, fighting the rain still, but makes the catch. As back-to-back outs for Chafee. That will bring in Albert Cordero. Cordero's 1 for 4. He reached on an error in his first at-bat. He has the difference in the game to this point, a bases clearing, bases loaded, 2-out double in the 7th. That really, if the things hold, would have put the nail in the coffin for the Blue Crabs. As this one misses outside from Chafee, 1-0. Sam Runyon came on for Craig Stem in that inning, and he picked up a strikeout right away with the bases loaded and 1 down. That brought the Blue Crabs within and out of getting out of it, but Cordero ended up coming through with the double, and that serves as the only difference between the sides to this point, as Chafee now falls behind 2-0. Barrett Barnes awaits on deck. If you want to be careful with Cordero, Barnes is a righty, and he's hitless in the series, 0 for 7 to this point. As Chafee delivers line drive towards left, hanging up, it's going to get there to Strasburger, who will make the play to retire the side. So Chafee works around the leadoff walk and retires the next 3. No runs on no hits, no errors. 1 man left on base. Blue Crabs need 2 to tie, 3 to win it. 2, 3, 4 due up. I imagine we'll see Felipe Paulino on the other side of this break when we come back on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.
Friday night, July 20th, we celebrate our favorite blue furball, Pinch, with his very own brace face bobble belly, brought to you by Waldorf Orthodontics. This one-of-a-kind giveaway will only be available at the front gates while supplies last, so make sure you get there early to see the Blue Crabs face the Lancaster Barnstormers. To ensure your seat today, visit somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788. TN Bose Heating and Air Conditioning is proud to present Fans for Our Fans at Regency Furniture Stadium once again this 2018 season. When the temperature at game time is expected to be a scorcher, TN Bose will do what they do best, keep you always the right temperature, by providing hand fans to the first 200 guests entering the stadium that day. Learn more about their technologically advanced AeroSeal duct sealing procedure online at tnbose.com. TN Bose, for all your air conditioning and heating needs. Blue Crabs fans, your group of 20 or more can join us all season long with any of our several group hospitality areas at Regency Furniture Stadium. Our spacious and modern amenities can entertain your group starting at just $10 per person. The open-air picnic pavilion, upscale Legends Club, or luxury suites provide the backdrop for great nights at the ballpark. Call group sales at 301-638-9788 for more info or to book your group today.
Skeeters turn things over to their closer, Felipe Paulino, to work the bottom of the ninth. He has the 2-3-4 in the Blue Crabs lineup as his first pitch, a fastball, misses high to Edwin Garcia. 1 ball and no strikes. Paulino has been fantastic on the season for the Skeeters. This is his 18th appearance. He's 2-0, 10 saves, and an 0.51 ERA. He's allowed just 1 run in 17 1/3. As Garcia swings and misses here, 1-1 the count. Paulino comes set. He works out of the stretch, now delivers a breaking ball on the outside corner, 1-2 the count. Paulino leads the Atlantic League with 10 saves. He's the only pitcher in the league to have allowed 1 run or fewer with at least 17 innings pitched. As he's ready now for the 1-2, kicks and delivers. It's a breaking ball that's fouled back into the screen as he continues to stay alive. Ready now for the 1-2 once more. Paulino sets and delivers. Fastball, Garcia is able to get a piece of it and stay alive. The 34-year-old Paulino, 6'3", 270 pounds, born in Caracas, Venezuela. Ready now for the 1-2. Kicks and delivers. Garcia throws his bat at the ball, literally, and gets a piece of it to stay alive. The bat is now sitting out to the left of the pitcher's mound. You often hear people say they'll throw the bat out to try to get a piece of it, but I've never seen it actually leave the hands of a hitter, as it did there. Garcia doing whatever it takes to stay alive in this at-bat, as it looked like Paulino probably had him fooled there. The big right-hander has 6 years of MLB experience. Most of that came as a starter, though. 97 big league games, 65 of them starts. He went 13-34 with a 5.22 ERA. His highest appearance total came in 2011. He worked in 39 games between the Kansas City Royals and the Colorado Rockies. He went 4-10 with a 4.46 ERA that year. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count as Paulino battles Garcia. Garcia looking to reach base to start things off. He shoots one out towards right field. Jansanti giving chase. He's going to get there, but it hits off of his glove. Garcia on his way into second as he's safe. It's going to be an E9 as Jansanti, with a big mistake out there in right field, allows the leadoff man to reach. I had all but given up on that play. He was camped underneath it, and it kicked off of his glove and allows Garcia into scoring position with nobody out to bring the tying run to the plate in the form of Ryan Strasburger. Strasburger has an RBI single already in the 7th. He's tied for the team high in RBIs. He has 2 home runs on the year, the second highest total, as he grounds one towards short here. Rondon Fields fires across. The throw is wide. The tag from Kubica is late, as aboard is Strasburger, an error on the shortstop. Back-to-back errors have started the inning here. And now the tying run is on base, with nobody out, and Frank Martinez coming up. I'm expecting a sacrifice bunt here, but it is the cleanup hitter. It is the man who's tied for the team lead in home runs and RBIs. Tied for second in home runs, leads the team in RBIs. But a sacrifice bunt would make sense to me here. Put the tying run on second with Angelo Sonko on deck, a chance to get a hit and score a pair. Let's see what they decide to do, as Paulino's got no defensive help to this point behind him. He comes set. Martinez not squaring to bunt as Paulino drops a curveball. 0-1. The count as Paulino comes set. A look back at Garcia, who's being held. Very small lead as Paulino goes inside here. Martinez has to hop out of the way. Martinez serves as the go-ahead run at the plate. It's the winning run at this juncture. The tying run is at first in the form of Ryan Strasburger. Paulino comes set for the 1-1. A long pause, now delivers. Fastball on the outside corner, 1-2 the count now. Three errors on the board for the Skeeters here tonight. The first one cost them a run as it extended the at-bat of John Griffin, who ended up reaching on a single and allowing Devin Rodriguez to score on, or to plate a run on an RBI single, as Martinez fouls one off here to stay alive. They're hoping that these two errors come back to haunt the Skeeters as well. Right-hander pitched in 39 games for Sugarland last year. He was 4-5 with a 1.98 ERA. He had 16 saves on that season as well. Paulino ready for the 1-2. As he comes set, Garcia extends his lead a bit out at second as the fastball misses low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Angelo Sonko awaits on deck. He was a late entrance into the game tonight. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout in his only appearance. Martinez is hitless on the night as well, but he's hitting .323 on the season, so he's due. As Paulino set for the 2-2. Look back at second, kicks and delivers. Martinez able to get a piece of it and foul it off out of play the other way. So 2-2 remains the count as Paulino comes set. Breaking ball, Martinez chops it towards second. Walsh on to Rondon. The throw gets away. Garcia's going to come across to score. Strasburger on his way to third. He'll hold there. And now the go-ahead winning run is on second after 3 straight errors for the Sugarland Skeeters. I can't believe what I'm seeing here. So now Angelo Sonko comes to the plate. 4 errors now for the Skeeters, and it's a 6-5 ball game all of a sudden. None of this is the fault of Felipe Paulino, who realistically should be shaking hands and on his way back out to the parking lot right now. An error in right field, an error at shortstop, and an error at second base now have 1 run across. The tying run on third, the winning run on second, and an intentional walk will be issued to Angelo Sonko to set up a force out at the plate. I get it. I get why you did it, because now you got to force out at the plate. But the real issue is now you got to deal with Devin Rodriguez. It makes total sense to walk Sonko and set up the force out at the plate, but Devin Rodriguez last year was the only Blue Crabs player with multiple walk-off hits. He came through in every situation the Blue Crabs put him in last season. I can't foresee any outcome where he doesn't come through here. especially with the way this inning has gone to this point. Paulino comes set, delivers a first pitch breaking ball to Rodriguez. It misses up and away. He's got to at least get a ball in the air, does Rodriguez, out into the outfield. Strasburger would be able to tag and tie the game at that point. If Rodriguez can come through with his third hit of the night, it'll be a walk-off. Martinez has great speed at second, good base running as well. As Paulino comes set for the 1-0, kicks and delivers breaking ball, swung on and missed. As the count goes to 1-1 now. Still nobody out in the inning. Again, all this started, Edwin Garcia put a lazy fly ball out towards right. Jansanti lost it. It hit right off of his glove. Garcia got to second. A ground ball to shortstop was thrown away as it pulled the first baseman off the bag. As Paulino comes set for the 1-1, kicks and delivers. This one's rolled weakly to the right side. Diving effort from the first baseman. He's not able to make the play. The flip to first not in time. An infield single for Devin Rodriguez. And we're tied here in the bottom of the ninth with still nobody out. An infield hit for Devin Rodriguez will bring Corey Vaughn to the plate with a chance to walk it off. Couldn't have been better placement for Rodriguez there. He didn't get anywhere near the contact that he was looking for, but Kubica, who was playing in, had to lay out. It kicked off of his glove. He had no play at home, and Strasburger was off on contact. He tried to get the out at first, but was unable to do so, and now we're tied 6-6, bases loaded, still nobody out. Vaughn is a sacrifice fly away from being a walk-off hero. He hammers one. That's ball game right there. Is it a walk-off grand slam? Oh, it hits off the top of the wall. Corey Vaughn just missed a walk-off grand slam, but instead it'll be a walk-off hit, and the Blue Crabs are victorious 7-6. The final score here. I can't believe what I just saw happen here in the bottom of the ninth. I've never seen anything like what I just witnessed. An absolute complete fall apart from the Sugarland Skeeters as the Blue Crabs are victorious 7-6, the final score. Felipe Paulino is going to get hit with a loss. I've never seen anybody less deserving of a loss than Felipe Paulino. He got a fly ball to start the inning. Jansanti dropped it. Then he got a ground ball to shortstop. Rondon threw it away, pulled Kubica off the base. First and second, nobody out. I was calling for a sac bunt from Frank Martinez. He proved me right by hitting a ground ball that should have been a tailor-made double play. Instead, the second baseman Walsh throws it away, allows one run to score, puts runners on second and third with still nobody out. An intentional walk to Sonko, an infield hit from Rodriguez, and Corey Vaughn ends the game with an absolute tank over the center fielder's head. A walk-off win for the Blue Crabs, all on the backs of the defense of the Skeeters. 4 errors for Sugarland cost them 4 runs and the game. Final score again, 7-6. 7 runs on 10 hits, 2 errors for the Blue Crabs. 6 runs, 11 hits, 4 errors for the Skeeters. They've won the series. They'll be looking for the sweep tomorrow. 2:05 first pitch there. They'll send Brandon Compton to the mound to match up with Connor Wade. Again, 2:05 the first pitch in that one. Final score here once more, 7-6. The win goes to Ryan Chafee. The loss goes to Felipe Paulino. And we're looking for the sweep tomorrow when we come back. Andrew Banstrom, my broadcast partner, will be back tomorrow. 2:05 first pitch. We'll see you right back here on the Blue Crabs Broadcast Network.